Hey geeks, this is Allison Lee from New Hampshire. When I'm not sinking hours into Disney research for my upcoming Halloween-themed Disney honeymoon, or obsessively rebooking my dining and FastPass reservations, I'm going Geekin on Walt Disney World with Kurt and the whole Geekin family.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go Geekin on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Hey, Disney World geeks. This week on our show, Lindsay and Holly grill me about my January 2019 trip to Walt Disney World on episode 282 of the Geekin on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geekin family podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast, also featuring Mama, Auntie Judy, Soul Sister Holly, and cousins Jen and EJ. And our Geekin family will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions, as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I'm so excited you're here with us listening to our show because geeky Disney people are awesome and we consider you family, part of our Geekin family. Join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk, especially this episode through our live trip reports. Got a special announcement coming up after the interview with me. We got interviews with our Geekin family members about their trips and special guest roundtables on fun Disney World topics from Geekin family members all around the world, and we take pride in the awesome and positive community in our Geekin family. So come join us to share in our love for Walt Disney World and each other. And I bet you'll learn something to try on your next vacation. If you're listening to podcasts to plan your Disney vacation, and you should be, we're Disney travel experts and independent travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized Disney vacation planner agency. And hey, Disney World can be an overwhelming vacation to plan. So let Mama and Auntie Judy explain it all to you and help you create a great plan with fast passes, dining reservations, and the best tips on rooms and resorts at Disney World. Join our mail list, Geekin Gazette, and you'll stay up to date with the latest promotions and info when you're ready to book. Just go to our website, geekinondwdw.com/advice, and you can request our personalized help. Hey geeks, finally, I get to do my trip report. From 2019 in January, we went to Disney World. And we're going to bring on Lindsay and Holly. They're going to reverse interview me. It's always fun to be on the other side of the trip report interviews, and I can experience that same anxiety you guys sometimes have when you come on the show. It's fun being in the spotlight, being in the hot seat of a Geekin family trip report. And I hope you enjoy my restaurant, drink, and snacks because they dominated these 2 weeks, and it's going to be all highlighted in the trip report. Always, we give you a warning when you listen to the Geekin family podcast, and that is have a full stomach because you are going to get hungry if you have not ate before this podcast. Well, we're going to review the resorts that we went on. We did some resort hopping because I was there for 2 weeks. We did the French Quarter. We did the Beach Club and the Polynesian. And as I said, food. I put these in categories for you guys. The disappointed comes first. So you hear those. And I won't tell you what those are right now. But then the oldies and the goodies. Crystal Palace, Beaches and Cream. I've got an ice cream story to tell you there with the wait staff. Was a lot of fun. Ohana and Boma. They're still number 1 and number 2 in my favorite restaurants at Disney World. The Garden Grill, Kona. Be Our Guest for Lunch. The Plaza, which I hadn't been quite some time. At Casey's Corner, you can get the barbecue slaw dog, and Skipper Canteen is some of the ones that we've visited before. But how about some new ones that I never did before? My pick for the 2 weeks was the Edison down at Disney Springs. Lots of fun there. Sebastian's Bistro, which is a new one over at Caribbean Beach. And everyone's talking about Storybook Dining at Artist Point. We really enjoyed that one. Some redemptions. Cape May Cafe and The Wave. You'll hear my stories on why those were redempted on this. Is that a word? On this trip. Some of the outstanding restaurants that we really talked about after our trip. Akershus and the Princess Dining. Grand Floridian Cafe for breakfast. Never did breakfast before there. Tutto Italiano with my super geek Deirdre Watts. She treated me to a beautiful signature lunch in Epcot at the Italian Pavilion. This one was fun because it's with our geeks, the Nine Dragons Chinese restaurant in the World Showcase. Also, Rachel Wright and her friend Susan Cox, or the other way, Susan Cox and her friend Rachel. And Susan's mom was there too. Lounges. I don't think we did as many as I wanted to, but you know what? We came up with some good ones here for the highlights. All of our geek official meetups were at the lounges. We went to Enzo's Hideaway and Martha's Vineyard over at the Yacht Club. Geysers Point for the first time. Yeah. Also the surprise geek meet there. And Trader Sam's. I think that was the first time Uncle Ken had ever been to Trader Sam's. Really cool. Some of my firsts, and these are things I learned on the podcast or I saw them when I was down there. Spring rolls, corn on the cob, churro ice cream sandwich, Mission Space green fried spicy cauliflower over at Magic Kingdom. Also in that same area, the bacon on a stick. How about a Guinness milkshake? Yeah, that's what I said. A Guinness milkshake at Beaches and Cream. The Wonderland slushy. Pinocchio House restaurant. I haven't been there in a long time and had a special seating area for that. Watching the dolphin encounter tour at Aquarium. And first time doing the flag retreat at Magic Kingdom. When you come on the podcast, we love to hear your stories. I tell a couple of stories. The happy birthday that I had. I was there for my birthday. January 18th was my first day in Disney World. And the Mariachi Cobra did a special song for me and a little girl who also had her birthday. And we had some unbelievable, outstanding meeting with geeks. So most of it, my stories are dominated by meeting you guys in the parks. Some miscellaneous things, the art festival, and some of my food favorites. Rodel Gonzalez, he's the artist that we met, and we since have recorded an interview with Rodel. Glenn Kessler and I interviewed him. It's an awesome interview. You're going to hear that next week on the show. Sorcerers of Magic Kingdom, we spent a lot of time doing that, especially Mama and Judy. The Cronut Conundrum story. And then some of the souvenirs that I purchased while I was down there, because got to get those coffee mugs and all that stuff. Well, we also get an excellent wrap up from Holly as usual. And hey, geeks, stay tuned for a secret and a big announcement in my outro comments this week after my trip report. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to tour Disney World with your Geekin family podfather? Come along, my little geeks, as we go along on my magic carpet ride. Well, I am excited, but you know what? I'm a little nervous of this episode. I really want to do a good job. It's finally time to do my trip report. I can't believe it was
like 3 months.
So long ago, back in January. Well, I brought on some outstanding co-hosts from the family to grill me, though, and hope they're easy on me. Let's bring on my first co-host. She's been called the best personal tour guide and a Walt Disney World encyclopedia so many times she's lost count. She almost took down the Great Wall in China with her rented electric scooter. And Mama and I were shocked when we saw over $100 of Zebra Dome's charges on the Animal Kingdom Lodge bill, and her laughing place is on a journey into imagination with Figment. She's the cutest, the smartest, the sweetest Disney daughter in the world, Lindsay.
Hi, geeks.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hi, Dad.
I haven't been talking to you much lately.
I know. I've kind of receded into my trying to finish school.
The last semester.
It's been tough.
I am so excited, so proud of you. I am gonna...
Don't be proud yet. It's not May yet.
Oh. No, you say that all the time, and then you end up making the dean's list. So
We'd be lucky this semester.
That's all right. Grind it out. I can't wait to go to graduation in May.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I'd rather than they just send me the diploma. I don't want to see anybody after the last day of exams.
That is all for Mom and I.
Yeah, it is, but that's fine. I'm okay. I understand that because you guys basically put me through college. So
Yeah, you and two others.
no small effort on your part.
But we did go to Disney World too, so that was a great accomplishment. Let's bring on our other co-host. She deeply misses seeing the Dreamfinder character walking around Epcot. She's been known to stalk the Streetmosphere characters in Hollywood studios, and she's rope dropped the Daily Poutine in Disney Springs. She's one of our sweetest, cutest, smartest, and geekiest members of the Geekin family. Please give a warm welcome to Geekin royalty, super geeker, Holly Burcase.
Hi, geeks.
Hey, Holly.
Holly,
We miss you.
Hi. I know. I've been deep in training for the Star Wars half, and I'm ready to do it and be done and eat poutine.
what a goal!
That's it. I do it so I can eat poutine and I guess better myself, but most of the poutine.
Yeah.
We've got several people getting ready for that Star Wars race. We've been preparing and talking about it since I know last November as a Geekin family run Disney team. I'm really excited, Holly. Did you see we're raising some money for a really good charity?
Yeah, and I've been absolutely blown away by the love and support we've seen, and it further inspires me, and I've enjoyed talking with some of the people that are going to be going down and the excitement, because, this is going to be my third Star Wars weekend and my, I don't know, fifth, sixth, something up there. So it's not my first rodeo, and so a little bit of the shine has worn off, a little bit of I'm excited, but it's not that anxious new excitement you feel. Mm-hmm. But seeing other people that it's going to be their first time doing it or their first time doing, a 10K, I'm just it gives me a second wind of excitement, and, seeing the geeks, both runners and our, geek family, just donating and the loving messages and support has just really made me yes, this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna have a good weekend.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, team captain Holly.
Very inspirational.
Rah rah. Good job.
Even if I am dark side,
That's all right.
Sounds awesome. Well, it's time finally to do my trivia board. We've been having a hard time just getting together, but here we are. I had my pictures and my memories, and I put down some notes. I handed out you guys the notes. It's pretty much in the same format that we usually do this, talking the resorts. And boy, make sure you've eaten, guys, because I'm going to talk a lot of food. But I'll let you guys take over the interview.
Okay, I'll start then.
All right, Lindsay.
So, I know you stayed at more than one resort, apparently, but where did you stay while you were on this trip?
Yeah, so we went with Mom, Judy, and Ken. Same four stooges. Well, French Quarter, Port Orleans French Quarter, which
This is your first one?
Yeah, first time I've ever stayed there.
Like your first resort?
Yeah, we were there 10 nights.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then we did 2 nights at the Beach Club, staying at a 2-bedroom. First time doing a 2-bedroom at the Beach Club. And then the Polynesian for 5 nights.
That's awesome. You just kind of had to squeeze the Beach Club in there, huh?
It was because with the DVC, we wanted to do the whole time 7 nights at the Polynesian. It wasn't available. And so the 2 nights at the Beach Club was convenient because you had the art show.
So you got a little time
festival.
over there.
So yeah, it was pretty cool to be there and do illuminations for the last time and just walk back to the Beach Club. Of course, we love the Beach Club. It was a little weird doing that. It seemed like it went so fast, the 2 nights at Beach Club.
You basically lived out of your bag those nights, right?
Yeah, that went so fast, but yeah, I'll tell you more.
So my $1 million question is, How did you like French Quarter?
It is awesome. French Quarter is everything everybody's been saying. If you've been listening to this podcast and people that go there, Holly's talked about it for sure. And it's the great thing about it is a beautiful resort. The buildings and I don't call it architecture, I guess. I love the streets there, the narrow streets. I suppose that matches New Orleans.
It's a really cute, homey sort of feeling resort.
Yeah.
Have you been there, Lindsay?
Yeah, many times.
Really? Just going through or eating over there?
Yeah, going through.
Yeah, because you never stayed there.
No, but I've had friends stay there that I've been in their rooms.
Okay.
I've been in Judy's room before. And
Oh, really?
yeah, a few times.
Sorry, Holly, I learn more about her all the time.
There's cast stuff over there too, so you have to kind of go through the process.
And Holly, you did your Disney Moon there, didn't you?
Our wedding and our Disney Moon.
Yeah.
And that was growing up. That was like our resort. So I have a lot of memories tied up in it. So sometimes when I'm like professing my deep love for it, I have to remind people like, and just understand this is coming through a lens of a lot of memories, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I've been known to say I call it the most deluxe moderate resort there is on property. Do you agree with that sentiment?
That's a great way to... Yeah, you know, you always hear me say we have DVC, but we stay at all the resorts when we're trying to save a little money. We do a value. We've really done them all, and I have nothing bad to say about any of the resorts.
I think I agree though on her saying
Yeah.
it's the most deluxe moderate because I do like some of the moderates, but out of all of them, it's
still the top.
It's luxe feeling. It's got
Yeah.
I think because it's small.
yeah.
So you don't like even when there's people. Even when it's busy time, it never feels too busy.
Yep.
And you know it's got a great pool. Oh, sorry, I'm getting ahead. Myself.
Well, you know, it was January. We didn't get into the pools. That was one of the disappointments of this
I
trip.
thought all you Northerners were walking around in like flip flops and tank tops and doing polar bear plunges.
Yeah, all that except for the ladder, the polar bear plunge part. Yeah, you know, it's got some great amenities. Of course, you got the boat that takes you down to Disney Springs. I really, guys, I love my walks. And I did a lot of walking through the resort, but also along the causeway or riverway, whatever you want to call that. Sasagula, all the way up to the riverside. And you always learn something about Disney World. I didn't realize that Riverside had two sections.
Yeah.
With the mansions and the Alligator Bayou. Mm-hmm. I was going to say this during one of my first, I did Holly told me about the beignet run. And I'm almost ashamed that I almost forgot about it. It's only on a Sunday. And I woke up a little late. I'm usually up pretty early, like 6-ish to do
This
my
is like
coffee.
middle of your...
Yeah, I was like late. Had my coffee, I believe, already, but I'm walking over there and I'm like, whoa, look at all these people. And I'm thinking, oh, wow, I missed the beignet run. And then I look at my watch and it's 10 minutes to 8. And I'm like, oh, I didn't miss it. And I had to ask what they were doing, what time it was going, how much it costs. And I said, oh, I gotta go back to my room and get some money. And she goes, no, you can use your magic band. I was like, perfect. Put that down, slapped a number on me, and I was off with the slowpokes taking a walk.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I wasn't ready to run. I had thoughts of walking it, but there was a couple of nice people walking, and one of the cast members with a bike picking up the rear. We had a nice conversation, and I recorded it all the way along, so it worked out great. And then luckily Ken was coming out of the room, and he was doing the same thing. He's like, "What's going on over here?" And he sees me. And luckily, he could take my pictures. So I was going to go get him, but he came right out and took my picture. So that was great. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a very beautiful, like you said, resort. If I was going to give it, the one thing I was surprised at was the bus. Getting on the bus, there was 2 stations there, and many times they were really crowded.
Yeah.
That was the one down part. But on the transportation, the really good part was I was amazed at how fast you got to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios.
You're like just around the corner from Magic Kingdom, and
Really?
Epcot's literally right down the road. So.
You were right in the middle.
And then Hollywood Studios is right next to Epcot. So
Like if they wanted to, if you look at an overhead map, if they really wanted to, they could build a walkway to Epcot.
oh yeah,
Wow.
it's like,
Maybe like
right
a mile,
there.
but
The
you
backstage
could.
is like right there.
Really, you know, I really didn't know it was that close, to be honest with you.
It's
So,
like over that main
yeah.
like the main road that goes back towards Magic Kingdom. If you go over that road, it's like Epcot's right there.
Yeah, I didn't
showcase, basically.
I didn't try the food court too much. I had breakfast one time. Fun, cute story. I like to, we were on the meal plan for that stay. You get an alcohol drink with all of your quick service meals.
What a world, man. It's...
Yeah. So, I knew that I thought the cast member might laugh at me, but I got a beer with my breakfast. Yeah, picture that. But I said to her, I'm saving it for later. Because you got your coffee. What do you need to, but you get a drink with your meal. But
you get an alcoholic drink even with breakfast? It doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
That's funny.
It's a quick service
I'm sure
meal.
you're not the first person that's done that, so they're just like, whatever.
You're on vacation.
Yeah, who cares?
Live it up. Yeah, it was great, Holly. I really understand why, and I think I'm excited to see Caribbean Beach with its refurbs. We'll talk maybe a little bit about that because we went over there to eat, and they're going to have the gondola system. I think is a big plus for that. But yeah, French Quarter is still the number one moderate. So, and what's cool though with this trip, because we did do switcheroo with the rooms, was to then go to the beach club, which is my second favorite.
It's like you upgraded each time a little bit.
Yeah, thank you, Lindsay. You recognize that. And we didn't even talk about this ahead of time. I felt a little upgrade though each time. And to go to the reason the beach club is such a it's the location too, right next to Epcot.
It's prime for Epcot. Yeah.
I've always loved that location, and that walk to Epcot is just so stellar. And I love the theme of the beach club. 2-bedroom, it's cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool. And then to go, I still hear the angels sing when I go to the Polynesian.
You can't really beat the Polynesian. If they had just a little bit better transportation, it'd be like heaven on earth.
See, I always say if the Polynesian was at Epcot, I would never leave.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah,
that's only my
Those DVC rooms at the Polynesian are amazing.
Yeah, we had at the Polynesian, our room was on the first floor, and it was right next to the quiet pool. I could just walk right across my lawn.
And that's not very far from the main.
No, I would walk to the pool and open up the gate and then go through the pool area, and I'm right there at the lobby.
Yeah, it's like right there.
And the way they did that new pool is so fantastic because they got food and a full bar, and they got a drink station even there. I didn't end up even using it. The hot tub was like right next to my room.
I didn't know that they upgraded that.
Oh yeah, it's got great sitting areas. It's fantastic. The upgraded pool there. All the pools were upgraded. Don't we know they're always making upgrades at Disney World?
Yeah,
everywhere.
That's one that really needed it. It just adds a little something.
It's so fantastic.
It's a nice change of pace because, like, when my mom and I stayed there, that was the pool that we hung out at, had a drink at, ate at, because the volcano pool is really neat, but it's loud. It's
always overrun.
Kids. It's and that's fine. I'm not like kids, but
I'm like,
have that
kids.
Option. but to have that option to hang out at the quieter pool it's nice, and that area is like very peaceful.
Yeah, that's a great word for it, Holly. And I love that walk from my room. I would go the long way in the morning.
With the music quietly playing in the background.
Exactly. Along the beach and the bungalows and Magic Kingdom opening up. I love that walk too.
You said they added a bar to that little pool area?
Yep. Yeah.
That's awesome. Because I like the pool bar at the volcano pool. But it can, like Holly said, it can get a little loud. And I like to drink in peace.
And they do the spiky pineapple at the quiet pool bar, which is the blended rum and Dole Whip.
Ooh.
Not like poured on top, actually like blended.
Yeah,
so
that sounds good.
Highly recommend.
Yep. So the Polynesian is still number one for me, and love it, love it, love it.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
We know that Touring Plans does room selection. They can help you pick a room.
Yeah.
Did you use that service for this trip?
Yeah, Mom and Judy, they planned everything for us. And they did. They did a great job. At the French Quarter, we weren't in the exact room, but we were in the right building and on the first floor. So pretty close in the neighborhood for sure.
I think part of that was the accessibility you needed. Because it's easier to get it when you actually need accessibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you think this would be a downtime for Disney World the last 2 weeks of January. We went for 2 weeks, by the way, if you haven't figured that out. And so, yeah, we scored that pretty good. It doesn't make so much, we probably picked a room for the beach club, but there's not.
Beach club doesn't have a lot of views or options. It's really nothing. The closest you are is better, but it's
the DVC section is the DVC section. There's not really.
It's kind of like in the woods.
Yeah, there's not really anything that that you could pick to say, oh wow, great, I got this room. Yeah. And then the Polynesian, I don't know if they got the exact one, but no, actually, I think they missed on that one. But they were really excited to be on the first floor after we had it.
Yeah,
in the building that we had.
They don't have elevators there, do they? I don't think they do in some of those houses.
Good. No, they do.
Do they?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, they do. So I've stayed at is it 3 buildings, I think, are DVC? So Maria was the one we were at.
What, Maria,
something like that, yeah. I can't speak Hawaiian.
Well, it's Polynesian.
Yeah.
Seems Hawaiian.
Well,
it's like in the same.
As my mother kept correcting me, she was like, "It's Polynesian. It's not just Hawaiian."
All right.
I get it.
They're in the same ocean.
It's
a little
Pacific Ocean.
Bit
area?
of a distance, but still
it's in that Pacific Ocean area.
Were there any other things about your stay? Like, so of the 2 weeks, you stayed at 3 different resorts. Is that something? And obviously, because of the not being able to do the Polynesian for the 7 days, or 7 nights, like, do you enjoy doing all the split stays, or if you had your way, would you spend 2 weeks in one hotel?
No, I like the split stays, especially if you're going 2 weeks. If you're going shorter, it's hard. I mean, a week you could do. It does make the time go a little faster. Like, I think, we were 10 days at the French Quarter, so that was fine. To switch after that, it's like, yeah, let's go. It's an adventure. Go try something else. I love the beach club. Just knowing that, we just did that so we could do illuminations and stroll home without any problem. And knowing that I was finishing up at the Polynesian was just cream on the top. So yeah, I do like the split stays. I think Mom is okay with them. She kind of likes staying in one spot. It all depends how long you go.
Yeah, I think she'd rather stay in one spot. But if
it's a week
long
only,
trip, then she doesn't mind moving. But if it's a short one, she doesn't want to move. Yeah,
we've kind of been to them all except for 2, which I'm working on, Mom. I want to do the Wilderness Lodge.
That's the only one that we haven't done, and then there's the newer
Saratoga
ones we haven't
Springs.
done.
I've done them all.
The new one? There's a new DVC, isn't there?
Not yet.
Well, there will be.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't mind the split stays. And we had a car.
We've done Saratoga.
We moved the stuff. That's kind of. But again, we were there a long time. It was a little bit of work to get everything packed up and get over there. Waste a little bit of a morning, but it was fine.
Cool. Okay, so before we totally blow into food, I know you were on the quick service plan for your first week. Were there any outstanding quick service meals you had while in the resorts? Because you stayed at 3 different resorts.
Well, I wouldn't say we did a lot. The only one we did that I remember was a sit down was Captain Cook's. And I had, I believe, the pulled pork sandwich, which was really
You've
good.
had that before. You said you've liked that. Yeah.
That was good. I think
That's in Polynesian for anyone.
Yeah, that's the Polynesian one. I didn't eat at the other 2 except I had the breakfast at
the
French Quarter.
And the breakfast.
But I love Captain Cook's.
Yeah.
That's always a good one.
The quick service I worked there, so the quick service at the beach club is nothing to rave about unless they've changed it.
They have a sandwich or something like that, but yeah.
It's
not nearly as bountiful as some of the others.
I think in the past it was, but it really recently it's not nothing great. Okay.
Yeah, Captain Cook's is really good. It's definitely one of those places I tell people, if you need a break from the Magic Kingdom, get on a boat, go over there, and it will recharge your batteries.
That's right. Yeah, and all of the resort loop quick services are outstanding.
Yeah, I think they are more tailored towards meat eaters, though. I've noticed.
Okay.
That's one of the few that I've noticed really doesn't have a great options for vegetarians.
Okay.
It doesn't, but you can get the pulled pork nachos without the pork.
Yeah, but see, that's something I would be like, meh. Sort of thing.
Yeah.
I would say rather because like the Contemporaries Contempo has some good options for vegetarians. Like things that are around that area, and so does the Grand Floridian has some good ones.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, tip for anyone, if you want to get away from Magic Kingdom for a couple hours, hit the lounges and the quick service in those 3 resorts. They're fantastic.
They all have good lounges.
Yes,
for sure.
Definitely break out. That's a good little tip. Break away from the park, especially this summer coming up.
Let's go ahead and deep dive into the next hour talk about food.
Hope you had your meal.
I say you've been fully warned. You've at least had 15 minutes to shove something in your face. Okay, so okay, so you ate at I'm looking at your list. You definitely ate at a lot of really cool restaurants, sit-downs, lounges. What were your favorites that stood out? And on the other side of that coin, which one stood out maybe in a bad way?
Oh, yeah. I tried to break, Holly, my stuff into some of these categories, and you've already alluded to that.
Well, there's a couple that I really want to hear about specifically.
All right. Well, I'll don't let me miss them then. I put a couple that I was you want to do the disappointed ones first?
Sure, because then we can have some good positivity afterwards.
Let's
We're always positive here.
They're for disappointing things, I know they're not.
The most disappointing one I was in was San Angel Inn at the Mexican Pavilion.
Which, I heard you say, I heard Mom say that too, because I talked to her right after she ate there. I wasn't totally surprised.
I wasn't delighted to do it. I'm positive with it. I was like, okay, we've done it before, and I was always like, I'm actually more excited to do the La Hacienda one.
As I say, to clarify, this is the one that is inside the pyramid by the boat ride, right? Not the one out on the water.
Yeah. So the ambiance is fantastic. But you know what, guys? This is a theme throughout. I was so shocked at the crowds in January. That Mexican Pavilion was wall-to-wall people, even indoors.
It's bad.
I was like blown away.
Yeah,
we were bumping in. We could hardly even get in the place. It's a beautiful ambiance. You guys know I love the Mexican Pavilion.
It's so pretty in there.
So much. I'd rather go to knowing what I know now, I'd rather go to the little bar there than go to the restaurant. I had a steak that was tough. And
I've eaten there quite a few times, like upwards of 6 or 7 times, because I love Mexican food.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of friends who, when we were down there, they like Mexican food, but it's expensive. And I haven't noticed the best quality.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. The servers have been nice, but...
And we've heard great things. What's the one outside there called?
La Hacienda.
Yeah. We've heard...
That's the one that EJ went to, and then we went with EJ, and I recommend it. It was... delicious.
Right.
I've heard good things about that one, too.
And that's
it's
where
a little cheaper, too.
That's where I get my frozen lime margaritas, too. So it only goes to show. Yeah. So that...
You're really paying for that ambiance inside.
That's what I've heard. Like, everything you're saying, because I'm trying to try different stuff, and every time I come around to that, I'm like, I don't really want to go, because I've heard like it's really cool, but at the same time, like the food's not that great, the tables are really close together, like yeah.
It's kind of hard to see in there too when you're eating. If you like to see your food, like I like to see my food when I eat it, so it's very dim lighting.
Maybe that's the benefit. They're like, they can't see it. It's okay.
Yeah, and then the other thing is,
it could be so great.
They do have the same avocado margarita that they serve at La Cava in that restaurant, so maybe that'll take the edge off a little bit.
I had that. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones besides my frozen lime margarita.
They also have really good chips in there, I have to say. The chips that they serve are like the fresh chips.
That's true. Yes.
But
I agree with that.
And they do have a separate vegetarian menu. That's the other good thing. So there's pluses and there's minuses. It is very expensive, I would say.
Hey, don't forget, I'm taking, how many did I do here? I got tons of restaurants. So
we're just giving you
I'm picking on
truth.
That. I'm picking on that one, but that's our take. And it was pretty much a consensus of the group. This one wasn't as bad for me, but Mom and Judy,
I was surprised to hear this,
said that they were disappointed in 50's primetime.
Why?
Wow.
It was mostly the server. They got turned off by the server, the serving time and just the service that was going on there was what turned. The meal was fine.
Which is funny because usually when you hear of servers there, it's fantastic.
Yeah, what was it that they weren't doing the shtick, or they were too serious about the shtick?
Or they didn't play with you,
what about it?
sort of thing.
See, Mom and Judy would probably have to give you that opinion. I thought she was okay. She definitely was doing the shtick, and she was an older lady. I don't know.
Maybe she didn't feel like messing with you guys because she thought you were adults, sort of thing. Maybe that's
it seemed like didn't seem all that convincing, I guess. I don't know. They were really complaining more about how long it took for some things.
Okay. No, I get it.
Yeah. But the food was fantastic.
Oh yeah, I like the food there too, even though it's mostly like meat
I had the
potatoes
pot roast.
sort of thing.
I
Yeah,
had
it's like meatloaf potatoes.
And
yeah.
I had the peanut butter and jelly milkshake.
I was going to ask you what milkshake you had.
You know, that is a famous milkshake in Walt Disney World property, the peanut butter and jelly milkshake. It's like, what's the ice cream place we have here? It's got the peanut butter cups in it. I'm forgetting. But anyways, it's kind of like that. It doesn't have peanut butter cups in it, but it's more like a peanut butter than jelly. I don't know if there's really a jelly taste to it.
It's probably just sweet.
And it's never ending, they say, but it's so big,
But you can take it to go, I think.
You can get one to go.
They'll put it in a cup.
That is
for
a
you.
good tip. If you want to try it, but you're full, take one to go. But I had mine there. But so the food was good. It was just the service. All right. What do you want to hear next? What was...
I want to hear about, I know we're going into the good stuff. Do you have it before I ask you about some specific ones? Is there any old restaurant that you went to in the past that really blew you away this time?
The oldies but goodies, I called them.
Yeah.
These still score every time. So Crystal Palace, we're big fans of.
I know. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I do not get it.
It's a buffet and it's fantastic.
Same here, Lindsay.
Yeah, everyone else is giving me a hard time.
I mean, I'll never argue it because I know that when we go there that you and Mom always enjoy it.
Yeah.
And the food
what don't you like about it?
I don't like the parade.
Oh,
I don't like to be bothered.
Oh,
I would watch them, and it's fine if they want to dance around me, but I don't want to be talked to or bothered. So,
I know Holly has talked about some things there that disappointed her.
Yeah, I don't remember which episode, but Peter and I had a pretty horrible check-in experience, and then the food really wasn't that good, and the people working the food line seemed like they did not care, and poor Tigger had to just sit down. Like, for the most part, you know, we interact with the characters, but when Tigger came over, we were like, just sit down. It's okay. you could chill, because Tigger's tail kept getting pulled during the parade.
Oh, wow. Poor guy.
Yeah, so...
I had a good interaction because it was my birthday, and they all got me a birthday card and signed it.
They've done that for me what too. They're really fantastic with that kind of thing.
So that one was Beaches and Cream, another big... What was fun about that...
You were on the dining plan.
We were on the dining plan. For whatever reason, we were stuffed. I think we'd been at the art festival chowing over there. And then we had our lunch at Beaches and Cream. And I just remember we're all thinking all through this, like, we love the ice cream. I mean, we'd love to have an ice cream, but
why did you go there for
stuffed.
ice cream? And then you can't have ice cream at the end of your meal?
I love the burgers and sandwiches there. I always get a Reuben. And... And so he convinces Judy to get an ice cream. And I'm like, I'm still thinking in my head, no way. I'm not going to get an ice cream. He goes, I said, I just want a scoop of ice cream then. And he goes, and he overheard me talking about the No Way Jose, I think. And he come over. He was a really good server.
They have great server because they share the same break room with us.
Okay.
Because it's all beach club. Everyone
Oh,
just
yeah.
the same break room. They're all really wonderful
He was
people
fantastic.
who work there.
Yeah. He says, come on. He's starting to give me a hard time. And then he goes, you don't have to eat it all. All right, I'm in.
It's true.
I'm in.
It's true. It was gonna go one way or another.
That's so funny. So that was great. Okay, two of my favorite restaurants of all time, Ohana and Boma.
Boma.
They are still...
Boma never disappoints.
They are always awesome.
It's like minimal interaction with the hostess usually, and then or like your waitress, and then you just pig out.
They're just...
The food is so good.
I've talked so much about Ohana, but... Those are great. Garden Grill.
Did we lose Holly?
No, I'm here.
She's there.
I heard her like start to say something, and then she dropped out. So
Garden Grill was fun because of the company.
Who were you with?
We had the Castros.
With the little kids.
Yeah, it was hysterical hanging out with them.
I bet.
They are. What's the word? They're all over the
Bundle
place.
of energy.
Yeah, bundle. They were photobombing me and tipping my hat. They were sitting right behind me.
How old are they?
7? The twins are?
So they're little guys still.
Oh, they're getting up. They had never been there before. They were just...
How fun is that? What tier were you on
Mickey,
for that?
Right in the lower.
The lower one?
Yeah.
Because there's two. There's the bottom and the upper.
There's the sickness tier and then the okay tier.
Oh, yeah. Dolly gets motion sickness.
You can get a little whiplash from that bottom tier.
Yeah, so that was fantastic. Mom and I did the Kona Cafe. It's okay. It's good, but
We've done it many times.
For what meal, though?
it's been better. It was a dinner. We were stuffed. We moved our reservation out an hour. So it was more of like, okay, let's just eat and go.
Mom was telling me, actually, she sent me a picture of this meal because I started telling her to send me pictures of her dinners. She got the vegetarian, one of the new meals that they offer.
Okay.
And it was sort of like a noodle. It was like a noodle bowl.
Yeah,
and
yes.
it had like tofu.
That's right.
And all different kinds of like Asian vegetables, sort of things on top, like bean sprouts and sort of things like that. And she said it was fantastic.
Oh, good.
So.
Oh, good enough. If you're really into sushi, boy, I was watching people getting some sushi.
That sushi bar is so amazing.
Yeah, so I'm still a big fan because it's in the Polynesian. And
their breakfast is good. See, I've only been able to go for breakfast twice, and I've enjoyed it. If I'm at the Polynesian in the evening, I'm either eating pulled pork nachos or I'm at Ohana. So
yeah, and I think it's still a hidden gem, I think, to me, and you can get in there a lot of times.
It's easier to get into than the other restaurants.
Yeah.
But and also the sushi bar, they do to-go stuff down in Captain Cook's. If you look in the shelves, they have to-go from that same sushi place.
Absolutely. Yep.
If you don't want to wait and sit.
Yep. We did the Be Our Guest lunch, I think was like our last meal.
How was the traffic in there?
It was okay. I got there early. Actually, it was really early. I was there early. It was like nobody.
Do they still do the thing where they give you the rows and they come bring the food to you? Or
No, they did bring the food to us.
So it's like the Magic Band tracking you.
Yeah, I think so.
Sort of thing,
yeah,
right?
And then I was all alone. What's the one to the left with the ballroom? That's a ballroom. They call it, right?
The ballroom's the one in the center, and then the West Wing is the one that's all dark and everything, and then the portrait.
The music
box. Yeah. There was nobody there. I was sitting there by myself.
That's nice.
Oh, that's the best.
Must have been there early.
Well, that's the big thing about the Be Our Guest restaurant is it can be kind of chaotic.
Yeah.
With all the people in the
We should get
ballroom.
the au jus sandwich. It was fine. The plaza was okay. I mean,
You went for lunch or dinner?
It was like lunchish.
The plaza is the one on the end of Main Street, right? If you're going down Main Street, it's the one right on the right.
So the server was really good. I'm trying to remember. She was not Latvian, but she was like Estonian or what's the other country there in the Baltic Seas. So Mom and her hit it off because Mom's dad is Latvian, and so she was like from that country. She'd been here a long time, but she was fun to talk to. And then I had a barbecue on.
They have sandwiches and stuff, basically.
On the mac and cheese, yeah. That's what I had.
Yeah, because that's when Peter and I went, that's what he got, and we were both very underwhelmed.
Yeah, that's what I said. It wasn't like anything to write home about.
Their breakfast, though, is amazing. Like, you would not think it, but the Plaza breakfast, I would argue, is probably the best non-breakfast buffet.
Nice.
What kind of options do they have? Is it just like a regular American fare breakfast?
It is. What I got was, it's very basic. They only have like 5 entrees. And what I got was the Benedict with like a fried green tomato and lobster, I think. And, you can ask for stuff to be taken off or added because like my mom got, I think, just the plain Benedict, but she wanted the fried green tomato. They have a steak and eggs. They have, oatmeal, fruit. And yeah, it was, we were there, my mom and I were there with Chris and her husband, Jared. And it was very surprising because we were like, oh, this was better than we thought it would be.
Nice.
Were you on dining plan when you ate there, Dad?
Oh, gosh, Lindsay. Probably not. No, I don't think we are.
I remember when I did. I went. This was probably how many years ago? Maybe 6 years ago, 5 years ago, and it was really cheap.
Oh yeah,
as far as a meal,
good value
in Magic Kingdom. I don't know if it's changed since then, but they're mostly like sandwich based sort of things.
They had an open faced turkey sandwich. I think that Ken had looked pretty. I was hoping for more of a sandwich menu, but I don't.
It could have changed. Like I said, since
it used to be that way.
Yeah,
I will say that the breakfast. I saw like a blogger did a review and he said that literally the steak from the Steak and Eggs is the same steak you would get at Be Our Guest for dinner, and it costs like $20 less.
Wow.
So
Perfect.
I don't know if that's changed. If
Yeah.
it was like give them less meat, but
I'm going to tell you the
Yeah.
best breakfast we had coming up here. But I was just going to mention, I'm a big fan, and I had one, the barbecue slaw dog at Casey's Corner.
Yeah. Was it
It's
good?
huge. I love everything that's big at Disney World, and that's one of my favorites.
All right. I got one more question for you.
Okay.
You went to revisited the Skipper Canteen.
Yeah.
What'd you think? 'Cause I know Mama was pleasantly surprised. I think she told me
Okay.
because Mama doesn't do spicy any kind of strange food to her,
Right.
Which is basically Asian cuisine. She doesn't. She's not a fan of it. This is like her general chows.
Right.
But she said she enjoyed herself this time. So I don't know if they changed the menu a little bit or if she just got something different.
I think we just got something different. Like last time I was disappointed. I got the spicy steak salad, and it was way too spicy for me. Mm-hmm. And then, I should have remembered what I got, but I was happy. There wasn't as much shtick to
They toned it down a little bit.
there wasn't much puns and that kind of thing. The way
We also
was
went
fine.
like the first week that it
We
was
did.
open. So
Yeah.
I think they kind of
did.
calmed down
We had
after a while.
I would say we had a good time. It was a good meal.
It's like right in
Yeah.
Adventureland, and they share a kitchen with what's that? The Liberty Tree.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Liberty Tree and Diamond Horseshoe.
Yeah, they share a kitchen because I know
didn't know that.
because there's no vegetarian options at the Liberty Tree. So he was like, "Do you want something from the Skipper Canteen?
Oh,
because
cool.
I can get stuff from that because we share a kitchen."
You
I
know,
was like, oh,
I recently had someone who's vegetarian that wants to go and was going to ask me a bunch of questions. So we'll have to do.
I don't know if that's a secret tip,
show
but I
on
know the
vegetarians
the
sometime.
waiter hooked me up at that
Well,
restaurant.
do you guys do all right for vegetarian when you go to Disney World?
Yeah, no complaints. But I also really love tofu and noodles. So
They do a great job with that
and
everywhere.
And-
Disney does tofu very, very well.
And Magic Kingdom has really upped their game. Like Magic Kingdom used to be the one place that I was like, oh, I don't like the quick service. There was almost never anything other than, the sad frozen veggie burger in the back of a freezer.
Yeah.
But now it's like you got a lentil sloppy joe at Cosmix, you got a veggie dog at Casey's, you've got the fried cauliflower tacos at Pecos. Like
They've really
I don't
upped their
know
game.
who they put over the food at Magic Kingdom, but bless them
Yeah, good.
and
Yeah,
send them
definitely.
over to Studios next.
Yeah.
'Cause
Some more
Yeah,
variety.
the studios really needs it really bad. I'm sure they'll get there eventually as they
Yeah, sure.
ramp up that park a little bit more.
Yeah.
Shout out to the falafel burger at Cosmic Rays because it's so good.
All right. There you go, guys. You got a little vegetarian. I am not vegetarian in the slightest.
No.
If you haven't noticed.
I think what they're trying to do, which a lot of places are doing, if you hear about like the Incredible Burger, is they're trying to make meatless options that the meat eater would enjoy, which I think they're slowly getting there.
Yeah.
and the Incredible Burger is delicious. Like
Nice.
It doesn't seem like we're going off on a tangent. That doesn't seem like something. It doesn't seem like something I would like because I'm a vegetarian who's like I don't really care to eat meat. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want my burger to bleed when I eat it. I want it to be full of corn.
that's fair. But
So-
I would say it's definitely my favorite as somebody who,
I wonder if it'll.
flip-flops.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll make an appearance in Disney sometime soon. I bet you it will.
It is.
Oh.
I actually just had one at Splitsville, and it was perfection.
Okay, well that's they're not Disney owned, so but
Oh.
it's on the property, so
It's getting
What?
closer.
yeah.
I don't think I'm halfway through my restaurant. So
I'm sorry, I
No problem.
You can keep that out.
just to let the.
But they have the Incredible Burger at Splitsville if anyone wants to try it. Apparently, it's really expensive, but from what I've heard, but
You want to hear some of the new ones I did?
Yeah, okay.
I'm really looking forward to
Which one?
Edison.
Yeah, me too.
That was so. Mom and Judy give me one restaurant to pick for 2 weeks.
no,
And I
they
picked
give
the
you
Edison.
more than one.
No, that was my choice. Me and Ken
No,
got
but
one.
you wanted to go to Boma or
Oh yeah, there's.
Kona,
Yeah,
you know.
I don't fight. I don't fight it. I thought our choices were great. Edison was my choice down at Disney Springs.
Now, is this the one that's underground and it's like,
No, well, it's got
it's got a bar component?
it's got a
right?
both. It's got a first floor and an underground,
yeah.
and it shares that underground with the Enzo's Hideaway,
Okay.
which is weird. The bathroom and it's kind of you don't know where Enzo's ends and where Edison begins. We were in that place of not knowing where you were.
So this is a restaurant.
It is. Yeah, it's kind of unique. It looks kind of the architecture is really cool. What did you call it?
20s sort of.
Holly. Yeah.
It's like industrial because it's supposed to be the theme is that it's the former power plant of Disney Springs. So it's got that like steampunk industrial
That's the word I was looking for,
exposed brick and beams and Edison bulbs.
I really liked the look of the restaurant and the style was really cool. We went downstairs. It was early. We like to eat our meals early a lot of times.
Yeah, so you can do stuff afterwards.
We go to sit down, and the couple sitting next to us had this thick bacon hanging from
the hook.
From a hook, yeah. Oh, I'm looking at it. I'm a huge bacon. I'm looking at that, going, "Oh,
I want that."
I did. Why didn't I get it? I don't know. I think it was on the meal plan and didn't get it. I don't know. That was probably the reason I didn't get it. Well, I was having fun with them. They were there for one of the cheerleader competitions, and their daughter they were in the finals, so they were getting ready to go to the finals. So that was exciting. I had an au jus beef. What do you call that? Roast beef sandwich. Mm-hmm. It was fantastic.
Disney Springs does it right with
food. I think I had fries that were particularly really good, so I really liked it. Yeah, it's kind of that American bar food that I like.
Yeah,
it's my kind of place. For sure.
Were there a lot of kids, or was it?
No, I don't think so. Adults? Mostly adults having some drinks and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's the case for most Disney Springs places.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right up my alley.
It's awesome for that.
Yeah.
So moving along, a brand new restaurant, Sebastian's Bistro.
I have no idea what this is. So you got to tell me everything about it.
So this is redemption for a Caribbean beach resort. I know we've talked about one of the restaurants at a resort that really stunk up the place. For many people was the Caribbean. I don't remember what it was called before. So they reimagined the whole food court area in Sebastian's, where that is. And
is this a quick serve?
No, this is sit down. Yeah, it's a sit down. I had a grilled skirt steak with this chimichurri sauce on top of a crusty yucca. I didn't know what yucca was.
It's like a root vegetable.
Yeah, it's like a root potato.
It's like it's close to a turnip.
It was kind of fried. That was fried. It was. Oh, this is that type of sauce where you lick the plate.
Wow.
It was fantastic. It was really good.
Chimichurri is a good sauce.
Oh my gosh.
What is chimichurri?
It's
parsley, garlic, oil.
Yeah. It's green.
And then like spices dependent on like kind of regional.
Yeah, it's a Caribbean flavored restaurant. Mm-hmm. Good, really nice, beautiful place. Really comfortable. So we really enjoy. I love going over there and checking out the food court and the way they set that
I'm
up.
excited to see that resort when it's done being
they've done a good
really
job.
Totally overhauled.
When they get the gondolas going through there, I think they really got a hit over there. So that was awesome.
Now this one, I was really worried about to hear your report because I loved what it replaced.
Artist Point?
Yeah.
Yeah, Storybook Dining. We're getting great reviews. We're hearing about great reviews. Mom and Judy absolutely love this. This is probably one of the hits of their...
I know. She wouldn't stop calling me and showing me videos of...
I was looking at the pictures today. I'll post some on the Facebook. I was going through my pictures for the report and think, boy, I got more pictures I got to post. The way they presented the food, too.
Was it very magical?
Yeah, it was. They did a lot of cool things, like this 3-tiered leaf thing they would have.
Yeah.
And the desserts they'd have like 3 or 4 of each. And then they're on these little tiers.
I've noticed a lot of the newer restaurants, especially, but the ones that are themed, have like special plates and special ways they present the food. So it's not just the atmosphere, but it actually extends onto your plate, sort of thing.
Absolutely.
Mama was really drunk when she went to that restaurant. Because didn't you come from?
We went to. No, we were at a lounge. We were at the Territory Lounge.
Yeah, she was telling me how smashed she was when she was eating her dinner. Which is weird.
They were doing travel agent quoting a client. Judy and her were working at the lounge that night. Oh, I've come to believe I really like the Scotch flights at Disney World.
Did you get that at the
Territory
Lounge?
And I had one of my favorite drinks that I love at Disney World. It's the Pina Colada.
Oh, is that the pink one?
She's like, why are you laughing?
That one made me really sick one time.
It's very rich.
That one. So every lounge has like the same 10 drinks.
Yeah.
And that was one. So one of my things, I don't drink a ton, but when I do, I try to find something like maybe kind of unique to the hotel or a bartender recommendation. But when my mom and I went to the Poly our first night, I was like, sure, I'll get a pina colada.
Yeah.
And it was so sweet.
It is.
I almost couldn't finish it. I was like, oh, this is so sweet.
Yeah, that's my kind of thing. It's got raspberry.
It's a cream-based drink, though.
It's like a milkshake.
Yeah, it is.
It'll
get you. That's like, what's one I feel like if you don't drink alcohol and you drink that and you don't realize
It's a
just how much
popular
drink
one.
it has, or booze it has in it.
So I did have prime rib at the Snow White, so that's always a hit. It was fantastic.
How many steaks did you eat on this trip?
I did a lot of...
Enough to disappoint your doctor?
I did a lot of steak. Yeah, he's already upset with me because I'm too fat. But it was great. And then the character interactions are fantastic. Snow White was great. She's dancing around. She was fantastic.
Evil Queen is there.
Evil Queen is in a spot where you got to go up there and meet with her. At the end, you meet with her before you leave.
Yeah.
It's kind of staged. And they had...
How many of the dwarves?
2.
Grumpy, Dopey.
Grumpy and Dopey. Yeah, you got it right. So
Just like the
Uncle
two most
Ken-
popular ones.
Uncle Ken got to meet Grumpy.
I know.
So yeah,
That's an
His
inside joke.
namesake.
Yeah.
exactly. And it's a big one that people are enjoying. So definitely, we give it 2 thumbs up. It's awesome.
So one I see coming up, and
Yeah.
I'm very curious if you were there for breakfast or dinner, is Cape May Cafe, because this one has been on my radar for a while, and I'm going for breakfast. So
So
Where's
I
the
want to
Cape May
hear
Cafe?
what you
Holly,
what you went for.
you know me better and us better. How many
Yeah,
breakfasts
so
do
you
we
guys
do?
are never really breakfast people, which is like breaks my heart because breakfast is the best meal at Disney. But
Well,
you went for dinner.
I think it's part of it is my mom knows that when I go with her, I don't like to eat breakfast. So like when
No, Mom doesn't either. She likes to be in the parks.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
we're not breakfast people at home either, though. That's the thing. So it's like
No, I love breakfast too, Holly. I'm going to tell you the best breakfast we had, but I'll tell you about Cape May. Cape
for
May
dinner,
Cafe
obviously.
frustrated me last time. I love seafood and snow crabs like I never had before I went to Cape May Cafe last time we were there last January. And they're so difficult to get the meat out to crack them and I wanted it tasted really good and sweet, and they got tons of butter that you just, gobs of butter and shrimp, and so I was, and it's a buffet, so I'm all in on that. And I think this was Ken's choice. He really liked it.
Yeah.
Well, I think I embarrassed my party with snow crabs this time because I figured them out. I had redemption and I cleaned them out of snow crabs.
That's kind of like when I go to the Boma.
I had like a
clean them out
tapeworm
with
going there.
take the whole plate of
Oh,
what do they call
Zebra
it?
dome.
zebra
domes.
domes.
That big like long like 2.5 long tray by like a foot.
Little kids are crying because they can't get a zebra dome.
Yeah, sorry kids.
Yeah, so
So
it
the
was
snow
good.
crabs.
Snow crabs is the highlight there for sure. They have
Well, how was the rest of the food? Because I'm not a big snow crab person.
yeah. There's not a whole lot after that.
I was gonna say they don't sound like a place that really caters to people like me.
No, it's mostly seafood. They got clams, shrimp. They have some fried clams and fried shrimp
I'd be
and
eating
stuff, and
cheese
some
pizza
salads.
from
There's some
my kid's
salads
plate.
that are good. I like the
You'd
salads.
You'd be bent over the kids buffet,
Yeah.
the mac and cheese.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
dessert table there was really good too, I thought. But yeah, kind of those little cups that you got.
Yeah, most places the buffets have switched over to like the little tarts,
Yeah.
and, like the cheesecake.
They were
bites
good
and
though.
stuff.
Yeah,
I never had a problem with them.
I loved it. Let's see what else, guys.
So I'm surprised to see this one on your list, The Wave.
Oh, another redemption. The Wave has been one of those restaurants, and Lindsay can explain this, that has been our nemesis.
It's not entirely the restaurant's
Not
fault.
at all.
It was
Not much.
It was my stomach bug and the waiter that really
The waiter
did
was
the wave in.
the restaurant's fault. The meal I had the first time,
But we
were
didn't.
there
The
was
food,
fine.
as far as we know,
I had
it's
a
like
good
it was
steak
all
there.
right. Yeah.
I was happy with it. So the redemption was, this came up kind of late in our planning. Mom saw it. I get the text at work. Oh, look, the Wave is having an event, and it was a DVC event, and they were bringing you over to the tower on Bay Lake Tower.
The top of the world.
Top of the World Lounge to watch the fireworks was part of the package. So a packaged meal. The waiter we had was fantastic. Really good. Just so attentive. Just a really nice guy.
Everything I've heard about the wave, though, besides our one instance that we had, was everyone raved.
Oh, yeah, I know. We have people on the podcast.
We just had one bad.
I always knew that was the case. I wasn't worried
I'm glad
at
that
all.
you went back and gave it another chance.
Exactly.
I don't know if I could ever do it.
That's what I'm saying. It has been redempted. It was fantastic. I always heard great things about the brunch there, Holly. You probably know that. But that's always gets great raves at the wave. So I had a steak, I think, too there.
A surprise.
Yeah, it was good.
Can you hear me swallowing my wine?
I don't know.
I keep drinking.
These microphones pick up everything.
I know, you're going to be hearing it during...
I can't.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so that's the thing. The event was great. Here's a Disney story of just the amazing service. This still blows me away. I don't know why it just kind of reached me a little bit.
It's not a surprise.
But a very thoughtful thing. It was very cold that night when we got up to the top of the world. We've been up there before, and I was really afraid to go up there because it was cold and it was windy. I'm like, how am I going to enjoy
You're,
this?
like 20 stories up, you know?
Yeah. You got a fleece on, and it's 30 degrees, and the wind's blowing. The wind chill's it's about 10 degrees up there. So it wasn't really, and they were going to give champagne. I'm like, okay, chocolates, that kind of thing.
Those chocolates are really good, by the way, because Mom brought them home and I ate them. The truffles, they were really good.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Like the free little contemporary chocolate.
Well, the cast member, the young lady that was there, we gave her a cast compliment because she was just so fantastic. But they had blankets from the resort, big white blankets, like when you go to the room that they have in the closet usually. They had stacks of them there, and they were handing them out. And it was kind of fun to take pictures with the blankets on top of us. And believe me, if we didn't have those, we would have been frozen. So I just thought that was that's kind of a pain. You think of it? They gotta wash them all and stuff. I don't know.
They send them all to the big laundry behind them.
But they had to gather them all up.
I
doubt they have those ready for that event. You know what I mean? Somebody had to go through the effort to do that, and I just thought it was fantastic.
A nice little touch. I think that is the little Disney touch where they thought people are going to be cold. We should probably help them out a little bit.
I think did I have a drink at the bar? Oh, well,
I've always wanted to have a drink at that bar, and you never do.
I had the champagne, so I'm counting that as a drink at the top of the world finally. Yeah, what else, guys?
I cannot say this one. Akershus?
Akershus. I can say it now. I've been practicing.
This is the restaurant in Norway, the Princess Diner.
So we're going through the ones we were really extra delighted with. We've always heard and recommended anyone with little girls, I want to do Princess to do this. It wasn't Princess the last time we did it. We did it many years ago.
We did it in 2002.
When you guys were kids, yeah. We love the food because that is the Norwegian style is something that I know Mom really...
It's that European, some Northern European kind of food. A lot of fish.
Yeah, salmon, the kind of thing. So I love the way they had this restaurant set up. You came in and you met Belle. So that was great. You get it right away with the princess.
Was she in her
ballroom?
Her ball gown, her gold dress?
Yep. And then you get that picture, and they get you seated, and then you say, okay, go up to the appetizer bar.
So it's a...
buffet.
Oh.
Just the appetizers are buffet.
Oh.
But it's a fantastic buffet.
That's the thing, though. I feel like I've stuffed myself on appetizers and never got to eat mine.
Well, here's the thing. It's a great layout because... the appetizer, I love a buffet. I love my appetizers too, or your charcuterie board, right?
Oh,
you got
dangerous.
the fish. You had the fish and cheeses and meats and fruits and salads and crackers, all that stuff, and all you could eat. And you order up your entree, and by the time you're done having your drink and you had your appetizers and you're happy, here comes your entree. And it was awesome. And the princesses, we were kind of like, we weren't in the mood for that.
Who'd they have? Ariel, nice, Cinderella. Who else?
Snow White was there.
Snow White. I know it's just the main ones. Because I know it's not like Tiana or stuff like that. You know what I mean?
No, right. Yeah.
It's like the main.
Yeah.
Are Anna and Elsa there, or are they next door?
No, no Anna and Elsa.
Because they have their own.
They have their own house.
Yeah, they have their own house.
Very impressed with that. Mom liked the cheeses. She liked the salmon and the smoked fishes and stuff. We had great entrees too. So it was great. I love that.
What does it look like in there? Is it just like a big old cabin sort of thing?
It's more like a castle, or like a Norwegian castle.
Is it similar to like the
Stone.
Anna and
It's like
Elsa
stone.
castle, sort of?
Yeah. Comfortable.
Cool.
Grand Floridian Cafe. Yeah, go ahead, Holly.
Yeah, I was going to say Grand Flow Cafe. What meal did you do there?
That was the breakfast one. They have a stellar breakfast.
I know you've eaten there before, but never breakfast.
No, right. And they are known. Do you guys know what they're known for?
Benedict's.
Yeah. Eggs Benedict's. Which I didn't even know what that was, to be honest with you.
A poached egg
Yeah.
with the sauce. What do they call it?
Yeah, well, they had.
Hollandaise.
Hollandaise sauce.
Yeah, and they had 3 different ones. They had a lobster.
flight.
Yeah, I had,
A flight
they had
of,
a flight.
like
It's
literally
Disney
like a
World.
flight of like you got
Eggs Benedict.
all 3.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's so delightful.
Like I know because I don't eat like what is it ham?
Yeah, but they had
underneath it?
the regular one I think is ham.
Yeah.
And then chorizo.
But that's so
chorizo.
nice to have like a flight of like different
Yeah.
options. That's so cool.
All 3 of them.
That's really cool.
So you can get the lobster one. I wanted to try them all.
Yeah. Well, because Eggs Benedict, I know a lot of people like it, but it's
Yeah.
not something you eat every day. So to be able to try different kinds, it's
So-
such a cool idea.
Supposed to eat it every day. That's when you get a call from your doctor.
Yeah, it's true. But like to get
That
a
was good.
chance to do the flight,
Everybody enjoyed that.
that
Everybody
sounds
had.
really nice.
I don't know. I know Mom had her Eggs Benedict. She liked that. I think she had the lobster one. I think, but there was. Yeah, everybody was really pleased. I had an exciting thing happen while I was sitting there. Deirdre Watts messaged me and said she had a free meal, and she had come down solo, and she was on the deluxe meal plan and was wondering if anyone could join her for lunch at Epcot.
Mama called me after this happened.
Yeah.
After you left, and was telling me what you did.
Well, Judy goes, "You gotta go." She goes right to me. Like, I think I will.
So you just stuffed yourself.
We didn't
at
have
breakfast.
like we were all planning to go different directions that afternoon anyway. So like, yeah, I'll go try
Stuff yourself at breakfast.
We went
and
to
then you
Tudo-
waddle over to
Tudo. Exactly. I had it was like I don't know, like
have a deluxe meal.
10 o'clock breakfast and then go over to Tudo Italiano restaurant and eat a big thick Italian restaurant.
Deluxe meal at the
Great.
Italian restaurant.
5 courses.
Where is the Tudo Italiano? Is that in the
Yeah, it's in the pavilion.
pavilion? Is it
Yeah.
right next to the Tudo Gusto?
Yeah. Yeah, we had, again, another one I hadn't eaten in years and years.
Well, because we usually just go to the wine bar.
Yeah, or the pizza.
Yeah. Well,
Nice,
because we
too.
like the Via Napoli. That's
Yeah,
why
Via
the pizza's
Napoli
really
pizza.
good.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while, so I was so excited. I could not read the menu.
Just point to it like, this looks good.
Again,
Or that's a good chance
shout
to
out-
talk to the waiter because they're from the
well, shout out to Deirdre. She could read them. And I don't know
yeah?
how she knew this because I don't think I ever talked about this on the podcast, but I may have. But one of my favorite sandwiches is an Italian sandwich. Like,
Oh, you have,
We call them
'cause-
grinders and
yeah.
stuff. I've had them at Disney World too. There's one at Captain Cook's that's a huge one, and I look for that at different restaurants. I get one on the airport every time we leave.
Well, whenever we order
Jersey
grinders,
Joe's.
I know that Dad wants the Italian.
I get the
grinder.
Italian. I love anything with vinegar. I love Italian food.
It's got different meats, like
So they had a panini.
salamis and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Capicola and all that meats. It was fantastic.
I bet.
Yeah, I had a drink. You know, you get your drink and you get and the dessert. You know, the whole thing. I think we had the creme brulee too.
The
so.
Italians do creme brulee.
Was it?
That was a French thing.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe they do.
I could be wrong. I had it somewhere.
Maybe they do. I don't know. I know the little patisserie does creme brulee. So we talked about your 2 meals where you met geeks so far. There's one more that you went to, the Nine Dragons, the
Oh,
Chinese
yeah.
restaurant. Who'd you meet there, and was it any good?
So Lindsay and I did this on a whim when you were down there last time.
Yeah, it was just we were looking for somewhere to eat. We decided we're hungry. Do you want to do a sit down? So I pulled it up on my phone, and that's what came up. And
Yeah,
it was fine. I like Chinese food. You like Chinese food. It wasn't crowded, so.
yeah.
But I want to hear about
So Mama and Judy knew that Susan Cox was going to be there. We met her last January. She's a geek. She books her trips with us too. And her friend Rachel was there and her mom. I think her dad was not feeling well that particular day. They travel with her dad too. It was just great company. I like that restaurant. People kind of give it mixed reviews because
I think a big part of it is pretty much anywhere you live in the United States. It's
Right.
not hard to find good Chinese food.
right.
So people just kind of glaze over it, or they expect
Yeah.
the Chinese food from home, sort of thing.
But they had my favorite. The only thing
General Chow.
they had General Chow.
So Mama eats.
and it's not on the menu, but it was just like when you and I went, Lindsay.
And if you ask them, they'll be like, "Yeah, we could do that."
Well, they just said it was one of the specials again.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of fun. I got this beer that I got the bottle back here. It's a Buddha bottle in the shape of a Buddha, which I always liked.
Yeah.
Well, she showed me maybe I saw someone else having it. Like, yeah, I don't know what it tastes like, but I'll have that.
I want that.
And she gave me the bottle to take home.
That's a good one.
I always got to have a souvenir to take home.
Yeah, I had a good noodle dish when I was there. It wasn't bad, and
Everybody
also
was happy with their meal.
had good. I like the fried tofu that they do at Chinese restaurants. So
We were laughing, having a great old time.
it's a roomy. It's got room in like certain rooms. If you get good seating, there's
It can be crowded in there.
Places to
That was one thing I
grab.
was surprised
yeah.
when you and I went there too. It was, I don't know that it's kind of like you're kind of
Where
wiggling your way
we
in.
were though, it was.
Yeah,
I thought we had.
no, it was fine.
plenty
Yeah,
of
we were fine too. In the place they sat us, we weren't like in the middle. We were in the same place.
So-
Yeah,
So speaking of kind of adult beverages,
yeah.
lounges. Let's talk lounges. Drinks that stood out from this trip. Did you have a favorite lounge?
I was a little disappointed we didn't get as much downtime and lounge time as I would have liked. We did do 2 official geek meetups. So both of them were sidetracked by weather. It was really cold when we were supposed to do Jock Lindsay's. And luckily Wendy Fox was there earlier, and she knew, she messaged me going, they're not even open at Jock Lindsay's.
because like 90% of the seating there is outside.
It was out. The best seating is really outside, so that wasn't working. So we made a last minute choice to go over to Enzo's Hideaway, which we'd been there and had a great time. This
That's
was
the one with the big marble table in the middle.
Yep.
Where
We
Mom
had
would stop-
they
would
were
stop
laughing. They were
bothering.
having all kinds of good time. Well, we went in there. We had a bunch of people coming in, and they were so unaccommodating. Like they were fighting us all the time. We were trying to get a couple tables together. They were acting like it was a big deal that we didn't have a reservation, kind of stuff. And so we ended up having a good time, but not because of the place and the staff.
That's surprising because last time we went,
Yeah,
you guys wouldn't
totally
stop-
opposite.
would not stop bothering those poor waiters, and they were totally on board.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
I'm just remembering that it was totally opposite this time. So
I'm not surprised. So the one time Peter and I went down there, it was like empty. But I don't know. I just didn't get.
yeah,
We sat at the bar, and I was like, I don't think I would come here to eat.
Yeah.
Like, especially with Marie and Enzo's upstairs. Yeah.
So we
It's not
did
my favorite.
on the good side. We were supposed to do the Mexican Pavilion, but again, it was raining. It was like torrential rain that day. So we went over to Martha's Vineyard over at the Beach Club. I'd never been over there. It was pretty empty. Luckily, there was
There's never anyone there.
nobody was waiting on us though.
Never
We had to get
anyone
our own drinks. Deirdre was there. That was the first time I met her, I think, or I saw her earlier in the park. But she bought me a beer. The first geek to buy me a beer.
Wow, I'm surprised actually.
Yeah, right.
Well, like knowing how people
I think
send
so.
you things, it's like I'm surprised that no
I
one's
think
been
so.
like, "I'm going to buy you something in the park."
And
you know?
I was in an awkward place to get up to go to the bar anyway. So
Not that you expect it or anything, but it's just
Right.
like I'm
It
surprised.
was very nice.
Yeah.
And then Lisa Green was there. Nick Maglio was there.
Cool. Was it the first time you've met him?
The first time I ever met Nick before. I met Lisa last year. Heather Brainerd I met last. She was there.
Heather's so
Their
sweet.
husbands and stuff. So that was a fun meetup. We had a good time. It was mostly because, again, the company, not necessarily the bar there.
So, can you tell me about Geyser Point?
I was really, that was one of the disappointments in the past that
Where
we've been
is
over
that
there.
again?
That's at Wilderness Lodge. It's fairly new.
Which one is that?
It's out near the pool.
Is it the one
Outdoors.
that is got the? It's like a big building in the middle, and that's open on the
Yeah.
outsides.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Exactly. So we had done the DVC tour.
Yeah.
And we got to see the cabins, by the way. That cabin is unbelievable for the DVC. It's so peaceful and roomy, and it's unbelievably awesome. But I was like, oh, wow. We were getting done with that about 11 o'clock. And,
Ooh, it's drink time.
and there was like hardly anyone there. And I was hungry. We were hungry. And I was like, oh, this is so great. I want to try Geyser Point. I'm like begging, come on, let's do lunch here. Let's do it. And everyone gave in pretty quick. I had a nice bison burger there.
Bison.
Yeah. Had a beer. But I was so glad to try. One thing they had, it wasn't wide open, and they had some like curtains that came down
Yeah.
to block the wind this time.
I know
And some
last
heaters in the ceiling.
I know last time we went, because I know I called you guys when you were actually there. And I told Mom I would love to go there, but when it was warmer.
Yeah.
Because the last time I'd went, when we stopped by, it was so cold. And I was like, I don't want to sit out here. And
Right.
I think you guys wanted to sit out there and drink. And I was like, I'm not going to sit out here.
Right.
I'm going to go inside somewhere because I can't do this. So
It's a beautiful
I'm glad you
spot.
enjoyed it. I heard it looks like it's a good place to have a drink, but it's just not in that kind of weather.
Yeah, so it was great. I saw another geek on the way out. They were sitting down to eat.
There's so many of them. They're everywhere. They're multiplying.
It was so exciting, guys. I met 28. I've counted geeks.
That's awesome.
So
And there's hundreds.
the cute thing about this, Lindsay and I were doing our 4-park quest. The time that we did it, only did it once. And Bev Johnson was close by, but we were in a rush because it was our first park, and we never got a chance to meet her. And then last year, she was eating dinner at the UK Pavilion, and I wanted to meet her because I felt so bad missing her the time before. So I walked in, I crashed her dinner just to say hi. So what's she doing this time? She's eating dinner at or lunch over at Geyser Point. And I said, hey, here I am again. You're eating. So, or I think she saw me first. I was just walking by.
You're easy to spot.
And then I had promised her a keychain
And you didn't have it.
last year. And I didn't have it. And this time I didn't have it. So I ran out to where the geyser was. By the way, the geyser, I saw it blast off while we were there.
Oh, cool.
Mom and Judy and Ken were getting on their way to the boat. They were halfway to the boat. And I pulled them all back to go say hi to Bev and her husband. They're very nice people.
Did you get her keychain?
I got her a keychain, her and her husband.
You need to start carrying more of them. It's hard.
Oh, you always forgets to have stuff with you.
I know.
So we did, the Tamboo Lounge, which we always love. It's nice. It's all done now.
Didn't you do, what's the one downstairs, the new one?
Oh, we did Trader Sam's Grotto.
Yeah, Mom
Ken-
said she was disappointed in it this time.
Ken had never done it before. I don't know. I wonder why she was. They had a new drink. I got the
That one's not new.
glass.
That's not new.
This one? Oa?
Yeah, that's not new. That's when they go, oh, they chant when they bring it up. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was new.
No, I've seen that. Because they got like the flames on.
Yeah,
the
they
sides.
take cinnamon, they catch it on fire.
Yeah, that's not new, but it's a cool mug for sure.
Is it really a mug? It's almost like a planter.
Yeah, it is basically. Well, it's
tube.
next to my Nautilus mug, which they say, oh, you got to share it with somebody. I was like, no, this is for me.
No. Judy had one by her.
drink.
Judy had one by herself, and it was so funny.
It's basically like 90% pineapple juice. I mean, come on.
Oh, it's got a lot of booze in
The
it.
waiter looked at me. Like, yeah, it was so good though. It just tastes like pineapple juice.
Yeah, so we did that. I had a good time. Yeah, so I think that's about it for. Yeah.
You still got a whole long list here that we're going to go through for
Yeah.
sure because I see things that I want to talk about.
Obviously, you're kind of a Disney expert, like just a little bit.
Been around the block.
Yeah.
I tell myself I am.
But it looks like you got some pretty cool firsts. So one of which I'm going to, well, I have two. But the first one that I really want to ask you about is you finally got to try a cheeseburger spring roll.
Yeah.
And what did you think?
What is that? Where is it? Tell me all about it.
So this is something Holly,
Yes.
I think Holly was the first to tell us about this. And they have different kinds, but they're spring rolls, and they're over at the Jungle Cruise, outside of the Jungle Cruise.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a little
When you said
stand.
cheeseburger, I like in like weird things. I think of the new Avatar Pavilion because I know that she had the cheeseburger
Pods.
Yeah.
The pods. They
Which were
had them
disappointing.
for adults. Now they're just for kids.
These are spring
Oh,
rolls.
okay. But anyways, over by the
Yeah.
the jungle.
Yeah, like $7.50 for two of them.
Where is this? Like where?
It's a little
Across
cart.
from the tiki room. It's the cart. There's
Oh, it's a
popcorn
cart. Yeah. Okay.
An ice
Yeah, I know what you're
cream
talking
cart,
about.
and then it's
You could miss it.
Yeah.
But
Those carts are always closed when I walk by.
if you're a listener of this podcast, you're not going to miss it because everybody talks about it, and there's a reason why.
Is it good?
They're fantastic. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I had the first time I had the buffalo chicken spring rolls, which I don't remember how you talking about that particular flavor.
I
And
think they're doing seasons, like they rotate.
They do.
because I want to
They told me that.
they had like a Reuben one, maybe.
yeah, they
Oh, you
told
would
me
like that.
yes. When they said, "Oh, we sometimes have a Reuben," I went, "Oh."
That's what I
I was hoping in February. See, I was there into February, and I was hoping they were going to switch them over, but they didn't. They were still the same ones. Although they got a chili Philly cheesesteak too. I just heard. So the cheeseburger one was good. The cheeseburger one was kind of like a Big Mac with the sauce. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, it sounds weird and like, but when you try it, you're just like, oh, okay, I get it.
And Holly's taught us, and people have talked about the Happily Ever After dessert party now has some smaller ones. I don't think they're the same, right, Holly?
I want to do that again.
Yeah, they're a little bit smaller.
I only ever saw Happily Ever After once.
All right, well, let's not get off track, but those were fantastic. The buffalo chicken's not like the buffalo spice that we get back here. I don't know why they call it buffalo chicken. Because it's more of it's good, but it's more like, it's not spicy. It's like a cheesy.
We're close to buffalo. That's why we get better buffalo.
I don't know. It's not the buffalo spice we're used to. So yeah, Holly, those were fantastic. Thank you very much. And I accomplished my must do.
Okay. I'm confused.
What's that?
Why is corn on the cob on your list?
It was his first time ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What's
I love
special
corn on the
about
cob.
it?
Well, I just had heard about it. People had talked about it. And Lisa Green's son was, when he was at the college program, did the corn on the cob. But what they talk about, and I learned.
What a job. I mean, you go all the way down to Disney World. You're serving corn on the cob, kid.
Yeah. Shucking it and cooking
Let's step back. Where are you getting this? Like, what park? What?
It's Animal Kingdom. It's over as you're on your way.
What?
To the, yeah. Of course it's Animal Kingdom.
I would have thought like Frontierland or something.
No, it's in Africa. It's right before you get to the
when I think Africa, I don't think
safari. Yeah. Well, and here's another one I almost missed. It was on my must-do list. I wasn't paying attention. I'm walking like in Asia, and I see a guy walk by with one. I went, oh, I got to go all the way back to Africa and get my corn on the cob.
Is it special? What's special about it?
Well, they have this big bowl of butter. Like, they dip it like down into it, and then they put a spice on it too.
Okay, so it's not just like a big boiled corn on the cob.
It pretty much is, but it's good.
But it's got it's got spices and butter on it.
When I put butter, and I got to struggle with it. They dip it in the whole.
They got it ready, yeah.
Barrel of butter. So.
Well, if anything, dunked in butter is going to be pretty good.
And then they put it tastes. I don't know if it might even had the spice, but it was definitely
it's like
salt.
Orange, like paprika sort of.
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I still don't know why it's in Africa. But
we're going down my list.
Yeah. I see churro ice cream sandwich.
I stumbled on that one. I didn't even know that one existed. That's over at Magic Kingdom.
I know like churro cones and stuff are becoming popular, but like I don't know.
I know I'd never seen this, and it's one of my favorite spots. What is that place? I always forget the name of it.
Where are you?
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow. Thank you.
Oh.
Of course, they have my chicken waffle sandwich, but which a lot of people have been disappointed in. But anyways, we did have the one with strawberries.
Yeah,
and
Mom showed
cream.
me a
That was
picture of
good.
it, yeah.
That was really good. I said, I like that. Wow, look at this. I'm trying this for the podcast. But it's like churros, like wrapped in a circle.
Yeah.
And they do two of those, and with vanilla ice cream squished in the middle.
Well, Disney World, mostly Disneyland is known for churros.
Yeah.
So for them to bring it over, it's kind of like natural.
Yeah, but they're like swirled so that they make like
it's like,
ice cream.
they make cones out
cake.
of them now for like ice cream cones and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And it's huge as usual, like their chocolate chip cookie ice cream.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. I really like that.
Is it soft
I've never had
serve or
churros
is it-
really before.
Is it soft serve or
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, really good.
Does it
I
come
don't
out?
know if it's soft serve. That's a good question. It's pretty soft though.
Yeah, I'm sure by the time it gets to you.
Yeah, it was good. I just one of the things I was disappointed in that we didn't talk about was the lobster roll
Where?
at where Columbia Harbor House. Yeah, it's
Sad?
smaller, bigger bread, lots of lettuce.
They're like downsizing it.
It's downsized.
Do you think it was the season? Maybe.
It could always change. You're right. We've seen them do things that people get disappointed. They'll get the feedback and go back. But yeah,
Because that's surprising. Because usually the ones there are pretty.
I probably would still get it because of its uniqueness, but not as good.
It could also be the person who was serving it that day.
No.
There's a bunch of things.
Mom went back a second time. She still got it, but she's disappointed too.
No wonder.
Yeah, so beware.
The ones, because you've had a really good one. The other place was at Contempro, had
Yes.
a really good one.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I don't know if it's still there, but
Yeah.
all right. So this was a list of all my things I did new, right?
Yeah. What's Mission
Yeah.
Space Green?
Yeah, this is the one that stood out to me.
This is the
The ride.
ride.
Yeah.
You didn't like that?
No, I liked it.
I thought it was a blast.
This is the first time I did it.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
I never did the green one.
Wasn't it good?
It was fantastic. I didn't throw up.
Over the earth.
I thought what?
I didn't throw up.
Yeah, because it doesn't make you as sick, and Holly said it's soaring
video.
over the earth.
Yeah.
And because I was super disappointed when they switched, and they got rid of Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's the exact same script. They had no reason. It's just because they wanted, I think, the continuity of having the same narrator on both rides.
I had fun, though. I had a woman and her daughter, and they were there for the first time, and we were talking the whole time, and it was Ken and I and those two, and I was explaining how they were going to do it, and I said, you got to be the little girl. I said, you have to be the captain or whatever.
Yeah, the commander.
And she was having a ball. She was a little surprised that it was so cramped. She was a little intimidated.
There's no
at first.
rides like it.
No. They had it was fun. We had a great time.
It's so cool though, because it's you really see like all the little things on the earth, like all this landmarks
you
sort of thing.
whip around the earth.
It's really neat. I thought it was.
I know. I liked it. I'm so glad I did
you enjoyed it. Yeah, because I'll definitely ride it again. I'm sad about
because I was always
orange.
I was always intimidated by the orange one because it takes me to the edge where I'm just about to throw up. And so I was like, oh, I could try the green one. So it was good. And I don't turn green.
I'm sad they got rid of Gary Sinise.
A couple of the food items. One I had heard on the podcast. This was from Glenn Kessler. The spicy cauliflower in Magic Kingdom Frontierland. How
is that served? Because it sounds like something I would like.
Yeah, it's fried. Spicy.
Go on.
Sold.
And a nice saucy dip.
Is it just, like with a fork, sort of, you eat it? Or is it like...
No, dip it in the like salad dressing.
Like a finger food kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. So it's deep fried?
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
It is. It was pretty good, yeah.
How spicy is it?
Very. You know, not like
when I think Frontierland, I think I have to walk through here to get a snack because there's nothing for me.
It's not like the scene. It's not like the scene in Dumb and Dumber when they eat the red peppers.
Yeah, they're squirting ketchup and mustard in their mouths.
Not that hot.
I won't be squirting ketchup and mustard in my mouth.
Shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good.
That sounds good.
And Ken wanted to try. He does his research too, you know, on the internet. Mm-hmm. He saw this bacon on a stick in front. I was a little disappointed in that. It was a little fatty, not as meaty as it should have been. It's thick, but kind of fatty and not quite like crispy. So we were a little disappointed in that one, but we tried that.
This sounds amazing. I'm going to guess it's in the UK pavilion. Am I right?
You're wrong.
Really? Where is it? The Guinness milkshake.
The Guinness milkshake. You know where I had that?
Where?
Was Beaches and Cream.
Huh.
Isn't that funny?
It's not far from the UK pavilion.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a can of Guinness and a vanilla milkshake.
Was it good?
You know, at first I'm drinking it going, I don't think this kind of goes together.
It's like a dark beer with like...
It first tasted mostly like the beer, I think, when it wasn't like mixed up all together. But once it got kind of mixed up,
it kind of made
sense.
It
was good. Huh. It was okay. I mean, I probably wouldn't do it again.
I would want to try it off of someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It changed as I worked it, but it was... Well, I talked about the beignet run. I did that for the first time. I had a Wonderland slushie at the Cheshire Cat.
I was going to say probably from there. What is that? I know you love your slushies. Yeah.
Great slushie.
Has Holly had this
raspberry?
Before?
No, Holly is not because the candy straw looks to be a little too sugar for me.
It was disgusting. I didn't touch it.
Yeah, explain the whole thing.
They have now, I wanted to put this on the list because this wasn't the only place I saw this. They have straws with candy around it. Like, you know, it's like rock candy.
Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I do not like rock candy.
But
this is why I bought a couple of years ago. I bought my own straw, and now I carry it with me everywhere.
That's why I put this on the list, Holly. I wanted to hear.
So it's just a slushie with like a piece of rock candy in it.
It has a straw. It's got like I think a plastic straw with rock candy around it.
What's the point of having candy straw if it's gonna have plastic in the middle?
Yeah, and then, the other thing was, I don't eat my slushies with a straw.
No, you don't. So it's like, what's the point for you? Yeah.
I was in the area and I wanted to try it. I didn't eat the candy.
Was the slushie good?
Yeah, it was good. We went over to did the Peter Pan Haas restaurant.
What's that actually called?
Pinocchio
Village House.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. Pinocchio.
I was like, Peter Pan doesn't have a house. You're in the right vicinity, though.
You know where I am.
It's across the street.
That's why I bring.
Close enough.
That's why you guys co-host
It's
with
next
me.
to Rapunzel's toilets.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, it's near.
It's like right next
It's
door.
near a small world.
It's like right next door.
Toilets,
to the
small world.
It's built into it's built into
It's
the
like right
small.
next door, yeah.
But I got to sit. Mom got a seat right where the small world boats come by, and I could
the
wave at
window.
everybody. You know that window up there?
That's like the prime seat for you because you are such a ham.
I get so upset. I get so upset with people that don't wave back at me.
Yeah, because they're like, "Who's this weird guy waving at us?"
It's like half the boats are enthusiastic. The
empty, Dad.
others don't care.
It's empty.
So yeah, that was fun. I think one time I had a salad, guys.
There was
You're like-
something green on my plate.
Yeah, it's like you're like
I had a salad.
handing your body here. Have
stuffed.
one leaf of lettuce.
I was stuffed.
Not more steak.
Oh, what else? Oh, you know what? This was cool. I'd never seen this before, but I love the aquarium. Had some fun with the manatees. I met one of the geeks. It was kind of a fun meetup. And then this was the time I was spending with Deirdre. And we went over and we were watching, where the dolphins tank is. Mm-hmm. But we were down low enough where we could see the people that are doing the tour they're petting the dolphins.
Oh, cool.
And they had 2 dolphins that would swim up to this platform, and they were like, they would just sit there and they could pet them and touch them and stuff. And then the trainers would have them do tricks.
Oh, cool.
And we were mesmerized for like a half hour
Yeah,
there.
I love the aquarium.
Oh, I love dolphins.
I get stuck watching the manatees.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, yeah, we had fun with that too. The manatees were so active. They were twirling. They're doing their twirls.
They're so cute.
Oh, they're adorable.
They're unbelievable. There's that big tank too. It's the same tank that shares with the Nemo ride. That big tank.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cute little guys in there, like the big guys, the big turtles and stuff that are in that tank.
Right.
Oh, I love them. And you can stand. It's like you're underwater in that whole wall.
We had a cute meetup there, Lindsay. We were upstairs, and I was, how I message people when I'm telling people where I am, and I was messaging Christopher Malm and his family, and they were at Wreck-It Ralph, so he taught me where Wreck-It Ralph was, so I could go do that, and I was tracking him along, and then he was in the aquarium, and I said, "Oh, we're at the manatees." He goes, "Oh, we're at the manatees." I'm looking around like, but there's 2 levels. I go, maybe he's downstairs, and I go to walk down, and I ran right into him. He was right upstairs with his family. That's cute.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love those manatees.
So what else? Was that it for my...
I think that's all like your other things, but you have a couple more things on your list.
Oh, we did the Magic Kingdom flag retreat at 5:00 for the first time. That was really nice.
Oh,
Definitely.
that's such a beautiful thing.
Yep. Definitely recommend that. Don't miss that if you're around Magic Kingdom at the Main Street. It's
Do they
awesome.
pick a veteran to do that?
They do. They had a couple veterans there that they honor, and they had
really cool.
The singers, the Dapper Dans were there. Mm-hmm. Who else
Yeah, when I
was there?
saw it was a World War II vet, and he got out of his wheelchair, and I was like sobbing.
It's pretty emotional. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is. They do. Like Disney does things. They did it upright.
Well, that's one thing Disney's known for is patriotism.
I love that part of it. And they walked the veterans down through Main Street. Auntie Judy told me that they handed the flag over to them.
Yeah, they usually do. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Because they have, that's the only flag on Main Street that has to be put up and taken down every day, and so every day they present the flag to a different veteran.
I love
because
that.
the other ones that are on Main Street either like missing a stripe or a star, so they're not real American flags. So they don't have to be treated,
So you learn something new every day about Disney World. That was awesome. Always something new to see. So I think I tried to do what I did new justice. Did I do justice?
Yeah. So I'm 3 glasses of wine in, so I want to hear about your fun stories.
Fun story. We did have a fun story at the Mexican Pavilion, and Cobra Mariachis were playing.
This video is so funny.
They were cool.
Well, because it's you and this little girl.
Yeah.
They're singing happy birthday to.
They had a happy birthday celebration with them.
And you know who looked like they were having more fun?
Who do you think?
You were having a ball. That was a cute video.
Yeah, that was fun. That was one of my birthday moments. Mom was trying to make...
It was your birthday for 2 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was officially my birthday the
Like
day we
the second
arrived.
day.
Yeah.
It was the first second day.
Yep, exactly. Well, all my special moments were about meeting the listeners. So Wendy Fox met her. She was doing a quest. She stopped long enough to meet me.
Like a Ford Parks quest?
Yeah.
Wow.
She was in Magic Kingdom first time.
Did she do a podcast with you guys?
She has. She's done trip reports.
Cool.
And she did one after, too.
You can tell I don't keep things up.
We did a round table, with her after.
Yeah.
Her and her husband.
Did she complete her quest?
Yeah.
Awesome.
She was so excited. She had seen the giraffe born on property at the safari when she was doing the tour, and they were having their lunch, and the giraffe was born there.
Giraffes are
This was like the day after she did that.
Wow.
Yeah. But she held up. She saw us going into Small World, and we were messaging, and then she waited till I got out to say hi. So that was cool.
Wow. So she wasted some of her time just to see you.
I was in line for Columbia Harbor House, waiting for the door to open up, and someone comes. I had a bunch of these guys where people just like found me, which was really cool this time. Mike the Jardines grabbed my say, "Hey, are you Kurt?" And
were you wearing your gear?
I think I might have been that day. They recognized me though.
When you got I know you're not hard to see.
They recognized me from the Facebook pictures, I think.
That, and then you got your hat on. You usually your Camaro hat or something, or
yeah, I did. I wore that same black one. I have. Jackie and Selena, they're sisters from Florida. I was at the UK pavilion watching the band, and they came up from behind me and kind of scared me. But they were so cute, and they were so excited, and we had a lot of fun. And they came to
That's a cool place to meet people because the band is so fun. And
they were so excited to meet me. I was excited to meet them. That was fun. Jeff and his wife, they both came to our meetup. Jeff Opolka. They're at a cruise right now. I keep seeing their pictures on our Facebook group.
A Disney cruise?
Yeah.
Cool.
He goes every year, I think. Dave and Claudia Castro and the kids. That was exciting. We saw them twice. We saw them at the meetup downtown Disney, and then they came over at Epcot and spent some time with us hanging out. The cool thing about hanging out with them was it took me back to when you guys were little.
I know, we were monsters. That was the first time we went. I think I was 8 and Ben was 6.
Well, let me tell you guys, you can't get anything done when you're with kids compared to when you're adults.
No, but I think it's a different experience because you're experiencing not just Disney as for yourself, but like with
it was so cute.
Like as as a parent of the kids who are having so much fun. So
they were like, "Can we go on the Mexican boat ride?" I was like, "How could you say no?" Let's go.
You get to experience like secondhand excitement through them.
We did 2 countries in 3 hours. Let's see. Well, I talked about Susan, meeting up her and Rachel. Andrea, she scared me, and we were she must have seen where I was, but I didn't know she was there. This is in Tomorrowland. She grabbed my arm from behind, and I jumped how I jump like a mile?
Yeah. But
she said she had a friend that, this was kind of funny. She said she had a friend at work that loves our show and wishes she was there, and she's so excited to meet me. And she goes, "Oh, well, let's take a picture. Let's take a video." So Mom, here, give Mom the video. She takes the video, and when I go look at it afterwards, we're like, "Hey, I wish you were here," and all this stuff.
Your finger's over?
Her finger was right over my head.
Mom.
Totally blocked. I mean, perfectly. Like, you couldn't even see my head.
Oh my god,
it was awesome. Joe, I was telling people, if you want to meet me, hang out at the bathroom or the lounges, because there's a good chance you'll find me. So I was over to Pinocchio House, like you already corrected me to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And Joe K he's coming out of the bathroom. I was going in. He noticed me right away and says, "Hey, are you Kurt Stone?" It's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I love your podcast." He came on the show and did a trip report. I met Holly and Jennifer Glambos.
Yay!
Holly? Who's Holly?
Yeah, I didn't get to spend a lot of time with Holly, though. She didn't want to play with me. She was playing with Jennifer.
I know. I saw that picture.
Did you guys have fun, Holly?
We did. It was a lot of fun, and I know Jennifer was a new experience for her to be like. Obviously, we did the girls' trip, but for it to be a very focused non-family trip, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I always enjoy touring with different people because I'm kind of like Disney Play-Doh. Like, I'll tour however people want to tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the weather. When it rained that next day, oh boy.
Oh, okay.
I'm still getting dry from that day.
Oh, wow, yeah. Well, I love the pictures, you guys. You guys seem like you're having fun. That was the first time I ever met Jennifer.
Yeah,
I'm
so
surprised.
that was the first time you met Jen.
So we were at the castle. Of course, Judy, I think she sabotaged me, like gave me lots to drink, so I had to go to the bathroom. So while I was in the bathroom, she headed right down Main Street and met Jennifer ahead of me. And Heather was there, Heather Brainerd. I ran into Heather a lot on this trip. And so she was at one of the meets, and I hung out with her in Epcot with Deirdre. We talked about Deirdre. The three of us were hanging around and doing pictures and stuff in Epcot. Nick Maglio, yeah, he was a podcaster and someone who's been on the show a long time ago. It was funny. He said he was in Epcot, and then we weren't going to meet up. And then all of a sudden we run into each other on the boardwalk. And he went into ESPN, had drinks with us.
Oh, cool.
He was there with his mom and his wife. They were fun. Lisa, I talked about Lisa. Ran into them a couple of times and had lunch with them.
Always a delight.
Lisa and her husband, Ray, we had lunch together in the rain at Epcot at the Moroccan Pavilion. That was good. And we had the meetup too and stuff. So Steve Saxon was funny. Ken and I were going out to the car 8:00 in the morning at the beach club. And you know how the hallways are like jagged, like you go back and forth.
Yeah.
And like we turn a corner, we're going down, and boom, this guy walks into me and goes, "Hey, are you Kurt Stone?" I was like, "Yeah." And nobody around 8:00 in the morning.
Those hallways are like, what's that movie, The Shining?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's like.
That was so cool. I mean, what are the chances of us running into each other? And I think he's from Maine. He said, yeah, his wife was there, his kids, and we were talking. And so that was cool. That was a really cool meetup. Brandy Walsh, longtime fun listener and super geek. Her and her husband and her in-laws came over to Polynesian, and we had a drink at the Tambu Lounge.
What a place to meet you guys. That's like iconic.
She was on her way there, and we had drinks there. That was fun. Nancy Matthew is a good friend of ours. We hung out with her a lot.
I know Nancy. Nancy's so sweet.
She's fun.
She moved down to Florida, didn't she?
Yeah, she lives there now. Yeah. And we were in Epcot. We rode Soarin'. We did Mexican Pavilion, all that stuff. Rachel Wright and her sister Becca. I saw them near the end of the trip. We were hanging out at the DVC Lounge. So we had good times.
The lounge is the way to go.
They were a lot of fun. Then lastly, I met up with Jessica Sims Merrick. And that was at the last day. I think we were flying out that day. Saw her. I tracked her down. I had to go chase her down over at the Splash Mountain. I saw her husband, and then I saw her. And
did you miss one?
Fun. Who did I miss?
Christopher Malm?
No, we talked about. He was the one at the aquarium.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Whew.
Wow, you met a lot. I just
How's
totally,
that?
I
That's
totally blew out
that's
the
a
microphone.
Geekin record, I think.
It's a record.
Yeah, just to keep going too. I mean, that's amazing.
So much fun. A lot of them, like I said, were surprised that I just ran into people.
Wow, cool. We still have more things to talk about, believe it or not.
All right, getting ready to finish up.
No, we still have like a whole thing.
No.
Yeah,
We can hit the highlights of a few things because there's a lot of detail on the art festival.
Yeah.
Well, for the art festival, I just wanted to say it's fantastic. We really love the art festival.
Here's my question. Like,
Yeah.
I see you listed some food. What was your favorite item from it? And did you have a least favorite? Because I'm just curious.
So my favorite, I'm going to say, I had this twice, was the deconstructed corned beef.
The Reuben?
Yeah.
Was that from Art Festival?
Yeah, deconstructed corned beef. There was a lot there. One of my complaints sometimes at these festivals is that these little plates they give you are so small, but that was pretty hefty. I thought that was
so
a good
much
value.
food to get through, though.
That one was good.
To be fair.
I really liked that. The presentation, everything was great. The one I listed here, you can do your quick serve meal and get like 3 of the items.
Well, because any quick serve meal can translate into 3 snacks.
3 snacks.
That's anywhere across property.
Yeah, so it's really cool
It
at the
also
festivals.
works if the snacks or if the foods are listed as snacks, then you can do that with your.
So the reason I wanted to list this because this was the one I did the meal at. This was at Painter's Palette at the Odyssey building. That's that weird building that sometimes has nothing going on except for a festival.
Used to be Beer Works at some point. It's between Mexico and
they have
the test track.
A lot of the art demonstrations are there, which was pretty cool. I did the character draw there.
Yeah.
I did Goofy. I saw they had a presentation there with this couple that carves these amazing works of art that are like rockers, like horse rockers, kids.
Yeah.
But They make all animals.
Cool.
And they make them custom for people.
I can't imagine how much that costs.
They're like $4,000 or $5,000 probably, but
Yeah.
there's one that was kind of like inspired by the elephant over in Asia at the Animal Kingdom. Mm-hmm. I think it's a food cart. So just amazing. I love listening to them. But they had smoked salmon. I love these names. They're so fancy. Can you say that? Cream.
Where are you?
It's at the bottom.
Cream gâteau?
Yeah. With egg yolk cream, paddlefish caviar, and micro herbs.
Where was that?
This is at that Painter's Palette.
Okay.
So I got all three. I got the trio of savory croissant donuts.
I've had that.
I've
seen it, yeah.
We call them cronuts.
Yeah.
That's a whipped boursin, garlic, and fine herbs cheese and fresh herbs. Chicken salad with shaved fennel and fresh herbs. Spiced tuna wasabi and seaweed salad. I mean, that was just fantastic.
All the little things. And they're presented beautifully, too.
And we all had them all on the table. Like, you stand up at this table, and we had them, like, all four of us had three of them. So we had the table, like, full of stuff. Judy, I know, got the painting. It's like chocolate that you paint.
Oh, yeah.
Like a painter's palette. She was having that. So it's like...
I see something on this list that I really want to hear about.
Yeah.
They're traditional deviled eggs.
I didn't eat that. But yeah, I just copy and paste that in from the list.
I know you and me, when we talk about deviled eggs, like if we're at a party, we could easily eat like a dozen deviled eggs if we're just standing by the table.
Oh yeah, it's embarrassing. But Holly, to answer your question, I don't think I had something I was disappointed in. I don't know that I had a lot of stuff.
Well, it says the pop art tart, which I think is something that's always disappointing because it's basically a Pop Tart.
I didn't have it though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
is there something you had that you didn't care for?
I didn't get to really dig into the art festival as much as I like to. I find that the food is very hit or miss. Yeah. Because I feel like obviously the emphasis is presentation.
Yeah.
Like I tried the deconstructed Reuben and it was good, but I don't know. Give me a Reuben. Like, if I'm going to have a Reuben, I want to have it in a sandwich, not this weird ring of... Like, I got what it was, and I appreciated the art behind it, but I guess... I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't in a mood that day. It's a cool festival. I think food-wise, of the, I guess, 4 festivals they have... It's kind of the weakest to me.
I get that. Yeah, it's definitely more on the presentation side.
Yeah, it's more of a visual
artistic
art sort of thing.
Yeah. More than a chow down.
I appreciate it.
Right.
It's something different. It's not the food festival.
I'll tell you, I love the artwork. You get really inspired to buy art.
I know, it's hard not to buy like a $2,000 painting.
There's a couple of things that I really like. We had a really good conversation with the artist. He gave me his phone number, and Mom just reminded me that I need to contact him and have him on the show. And he was from Hawaii. Now I'm forgetting his name. We're definitely gonna. We watched him do a presentation, free one, at his booth, and then we talked to him at a separate day and just had a fun conversation, learning how he became a Disney artist. So I'll save that because I'm gonna have him on the show.
Did you do Figment's art find? Like his?
We were disappointing in it this year because last year they had cups that you got after you did. So I think it was the same.
No, because you did cups. That was for Remy's thing. You had cups. That was
it was probably a pin or something. It was a magnet.
Art festival is usually a magnet.
I think it was magnets. So this time it was a coloring book.
Oh, that's disappointing.
So Judy was like, we're not doing it. But it was the same kind of search.
But those paintings are a riot.
Yeah,
have you seen them with Figment
really
in them?
though.
They're hysterical.
We didn't end up looking at them. One thing we did that Mom and Judy really got into was the Sorcerers of Magic Kingdom.
I know.
They got totally hooked into that.
Telling me, I've heard. She told me that some of the portals are broken though. Which
she was harassing me every time we were in Magic Kingdom. Go get your cards. Go get your cards.
I know, it's fun.
Yeah, I kind of get a sense that Disney's not really putting the love and care into it, because the last time Peter played, I want to say he was in Adventureland, and one of the portals would not work at all. And when he brought it up, they're like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a couple that are broken, and they told them basically you just to wait it out and then go to a different portal.
we didn't have that problem.
Oh yeah, Mama told me she
Did
had
she?
that.
Oh, I didn't watch all of them, but the ones that I watched, I thought were really creative and well done. So
Yeah, so that's the thing. That's what's disappointing is they're really cool.
yeah,
And if you got the time,
it's a great
they're
enhancement.
fun to do.
that
Yeah.
I didn't know that they had issues, but I got to talk one more food thing though, because we talk about the cronut, which is a big favorite of mine, and it's
What's a cronut? I've never.
what's a cronut?
Did they
Yeah.
sell that at Disney? What
is that? Yeah, what is this magical thing?
Yeah, normally they would have it. It's in between.
A croissant and a donut.
Yeah, it's a croissant and a donut combined, but it's located in the
Old McDonald's.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, where near the Canada Pavilion.
Yeah, it's like right before the Canada Pavilion.
Right.
It's like there's like a bathroom.
There used to be
there.
French fries from McDonald's there.
Yeah, it's on your right hand side when you walk in.
Well, they had festival items in there and not the cronut. So the cronut was available over by Test Track. They had a booth there, and this is such a conundrum because they had the lobster mac and cheese there too.
Oh no! What do you do?
So I got in line to get the cronut because I had to have the cronut because I was so dying for it, and I had my snacks, but I didn't want to waste them, and so I got my cronut. And I was so happy, but I watched this lady get her lobster mac and cheese, like this huge hunk of lobster in it, and this really creative cone that's like a corn bread thing. And I'm like, we're walking away from there. Ken and I kind of talked about it. And he didn't get one either. He got a cronut too. So we were watching over at the Odyssey building, and I went, we got to go get back that. We got to go back and get that. We're gonna hate ourselves if we don't. It was fantastic.
Wow.
The mac and cheese was so creamy, and the lobster. I didn't think they'd go well together, but they.
No, it's like a popular thing. It's
I know.
a real thing.
Well worth it. Everybody loves that thing.
Are we done talking about food?
I don't know. It might come back again. What else?
What'd you buy?
Yeah. You know what I was hot on was I did my office,
More mugs?
cleaned it all up. I noticed when I cleaned up my office and started looking at the souvenirs that I had in my office, it seemed to have this early Polynesian theme.
I wonder why.
And I had bought some bamboo plants. And, well, the other thing was Glenn Kessler had bought me at the Polynesian I don't want to call it a mug. It's more like a plant. It's more like that big one back there with the smiley tiki.
It's a vase.
It's more like a vase, right?
Yeah.
And so I realized, well, look at all these Trader Sam grotto glasses
all the big,
I
tall
have.
mugs. Yeah, they're from the Trader Sam's. They're tall,
I started to realize I have all.
like goblets.
It's like my. I don't know.
Planters.
Yeah, it was all that. So I said, you know what I want to do is get a bonsai plant. And what a better place to get it would be down at the Japanese department store. The question was, could I get it home? But
yeah, because you can't exactly fly with those things.
I bought it early in the trip, like the second day. And I
You take care of a
watered
bonsai plant while you were on vacation.
I put it in my window every day, and I gave it sun, and I watered it. You actually don't have to water it every day.
No.
It's more like a week. So yeah, so that's going good. And I bought a couple of the seeds to plant, and they died. I emailed the woman that runs it.
The land plants.
Yeah, this actually is from.
It's not the first time they've died on you.
They didn't grow. This is just the seeds to grow bonsai, and it didn't grow. So I emailed her, and she said she's going to send me new ones, but I don't know. I didn't get them yet. Well, and I got a Pirates T-shirt. The beatings will continue until the morale improves.
Oh,
I love that saying.
positive.
Mom got that one for me, and I got a bottle opener magnet from the Haunted Mansion. The hat guy.
Yeah,
Hat ghost?
the Hatbox Ghost.
Hatbox Ghost. I love that. And Mama surprised me and got me the French Quarter coffee mug.
Because as if we don't have enough coffee mugs. We didn't have a French Quarter one, though, so it's fine.
It's all new designs, too, for the resort mugs.
Oh, so we're going to need to get double.
They're all different. They've changed them all around. So, all right. How do we do, guys? Yeah?
Well, before we wrap up, what would you say was the most pixie dust moment of this entire trip?
Good one, Holly.
Oh, gosh. Well, you know what I'm going to say.
Geeks.
It was all the geeks. It really was.
We talk about them all the time at home, and then to actually go see these people in person
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
so
met
cool.
some people that have been part of the podcast for 5 years. We didn't mention that. We're coming up on our 5th year anniversary.
That already happened.
April 2nd is our 5th year anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah, to meet Jennifer, Nick Maglio.
It's surprising you've never met them before till this year.
So many people, I've seen them with pictures in the group that other people have met them. That I
You basically know them, but it's like you never actually met them in person.
Yeah, it really is. It is the highlight for me. I mean, I had this sense of semi-famous on this trip too.
Well, from hearing how many people just came up to you, it's so cool.
It was fun, and yeah, it feels like the podcast is getting big enough where I'm actually getting recognized in the parks.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's true or not, but anyways, it was fun. It's fun to have personal relationships with people, and they are so great. They're so excited. They're such a positive group of people. We have great conversations together.
Yeah.
So that's by far the best part.
Sounds like you had a good trip.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Thank you
going
so
back
much.
soon?
We're excited for now. We are planning and promoting the Grand Geekin Gathering, October 2019, the G3. Speaking of meeting geeks, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
To meet Kevin, Curtis Allen.
I mean, oh my gosh. Kevin's the
Glenn
court
Kessler,
jester of the...
Rob Maduri. They're staying at... Rob and Glenn are staying at my resort, so we're planning some coffee
staying at
walks together, Pop Century. And
You guys are going to get into so much trouble.
I think it's going to be epic. So we're excited to do that. Got our flights booked now.
Wow.
It's going to be kind of a budget trip for us. I mean, we're not going to try to... We've already gone 2 weeks this year. So...
What's the nice thing about Disney? Like, honestly... I'm thinking about this summer with Peter, just maybe staying at a resort and probably not even going to the parks.
Wow.
Because, like for us, because we're brats and we go a lot. If I'm going to stay at a deluxe, I want to be at a deluxe, not in the park all day.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know that's some of the things I'm disappointed in. We didn't get to do Wreck-It Ralph down the void that was closed, kind of shut down when we got there. I didn't get to do the Broadway music at
The Arts Festival.
the Arts Festival. I tried to, and it didn't happen. We were doing so many of these meals. The meals actually were the ones that got in the way. But I'm excited for Star Wars opening up. That was an exciting announcement that it's going to be open when we're there. I don't care. I'm going to see it, and I can talk about it. So I'm not into crowds either, but we'll see how it goes. I'll be there if it goes... I still got the whole rest of the...
Maybe Disney will notice you and give you a press pass.
I wish. That would be nice.
The dream.
Well, thanks so much for having me on your podcast, guys.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah, anytime. And, we'll see if we can have you back. I think we got a pretty busy schedule.
You can fit me into your busy schedule. We'll have your people talk to my people.
Yes.
Always fun talking with you guys. Any last moments of discussion?
No, it sounds like you guys had a great trip, and I love the variety of different trip reports that you get to do on the podcast, from solo trips to family trips to adult only trips. I think it just goes to prove that Disney is not this cookie cutter thing that people assume it is. And I love that. I'm sure, you've been doing this for 5 years. I'm sure listening back, even though you've gone every year, every trip sounds like it's been different, but in a really good way. Like, it's some trips, like this one seems very food focused, which you're speaking my love language there. But I think that's what makes Disney such a repeatable thing, is that you can say, okay, you know what? We're going full stink, parks open to close. That's all we're going to do. And then you could have maybe a little bit more relaxed trip like this, where, yeah, you go to the parks, you do stuff, but you're enjoying the food, enjoying the company, enjoying the people you're with the backdrop being Disney. So I think that's awesome.
Great
Well
wrap
said.
up. Well said, as usual, Holly. And, honestly, I worked at it, right? I listened to my guests that come on the podcast for things that they say were must-dos, and I look to go do them, and I make it fun. I look for ways to make it extraordinary. And I think that's a great tip for you guys out there that have been for a while. Listen to different tips, try different extras, look for something different.
Everyone's going to have a different trip than you are. So to get, like, people are like you have been so many times, it might seem like it's hard to find something new, but by reaching out to our community, you can find, like, you had so many new things that you tried that you thought were fantastic. Yeah.
I get excited. Little food items. That's why I wanted to put them on my list of the little things that I tried. And I am the crash test dummy for the and glad to be. It's fun to experiment and try different things. Awesome, guys. Well, Holly, thank you for being a part of our podcast. You know, we're 5 years old, but you're still a baby.
I am.
You know, because we did a group. We missed you. We had you there, but I know you had to work, and you would have been the youngest of everyone in terms of when you joined the podcast.
That's true. I'm like 3 years deep now. So.
Are you 3 years old? Oh,
really? I didn't. Wow.
I thought only maybe 2.
I'm surprised.
3 years old.
No, she's
now, to be fair, I was listening for about 6 to 8 months before I reached out. So, be that a lesson to anybody who might be listening. Don't wait that long, because honestly, I have met Kurt and Lindsay and Mama and Judy and Uncle Ken and you know, through you guys, through this community, I have made friends that I can't express, like, that will reach out to me and be like, hey, I hope you're doing well. And that, you know, that means a lot, because there are days when things feel overwhelming, and to know that you have this wonderful group of people out there who are, you know, taking a moment to say, hey, I hope you're okay, or saying a prayer, sending out positive energy. It's awesome. And
that's cool.
I'm sad I couldn't be there for the 5th, but I'm going to take this opportunity to congratulate both of you on 5 years of doing something that some people can't do in 5 months. You know, that's the amount of work and discipline and consistency that you guys have had is a beautiful thing. And I'm glad to see that your hard work has paid dividends.
And it's people like you that have made it, and especially you, have made it so awesome. I'm so glad you can, anytime you want, Holly, you can go to the parks and meet a friend if you wanted to, or you can, you know, stay solo, but you have the opportunity now.
We all know it's all thanks to this ringleader here, my dad, because I mean, I just come on the show now. He's the one who really keeps everything going. So thanks, Dad, for putting this amazing
I'm proud of being
together.
consistent. That is something that when we started it, I wanted to be consistent. I wanted to pick a topic I could be enthusiastic and positive about, and I had no idea the positive effect it would have on others, but wicked proud of that. And we're just going to keep doing it, and I hope we can bring great information to people and
lots of happiness,
have fun, and enhance their vacations. And then with the travel agency, really get involved in helping them enhance their vacation. Yeah. So awesome, guys. We'll talk to you next time.
Okie dokie. Bye, geeks.
Bye.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Well, I hope I did a good job reviewing my trip. I try to give you as many unique experiences as I can, from restaurants, food and drink, resort. How about those cast and guest interaction stories and all my Geekin family meetups? It's always better to be as descriptive as you can and come on and tell us all kinds of stories when you come on the show. As a guest, I hope I was a good example for you guys. Now, how about a good example in my shout-outs this week? Selena Roll and Jackie Cole from Florida put out into Facebook an awesome posting. How geeky are you? It's a quiz. It's got 50 of a lot of our sayings from the show. And if you take the quiz, you'll find out just how geeky you are. I've seen some of these before, but they customized this one. They've seen them for Disney World, and they did it just for the show. How creative this was. I absolutely love this. I can't believe I didn't think of this myself, but it's so cool that it came from someone in the community. And I got a chance to meet Selena and Jackie. They were one of the best meetups I had down in Epcot this past January. Well, how would you like to know how I did on the quiz? Which ones did I miss? What was my score? Well, I missed 3 of the 50, and one I was kind of pretty close. But the number 41, I'm not sure how I can watch the Walt Disney World today from home. I love that when I'm in the resort. But I know it's been talked about, but I'm not sure how I can even do that. So I've never done that one. Number 10, I've never attended or participated in the Run Disney event, although I've been promoting that with our Geekin Family Run team. I have not personally done that, and I hope to do that when I'm down there. I'll be down there during the Wine and Dine this coming November, first week of November, because that's when the G3 is going on. It's finishing up at that time, so it's a great chance I'll be cheering you guys on that'll be running. And number 17, I am most embarrassed about because I've never done a monorail pub crawl. Although they didn't say pub crawl, but that's what I'm calling it. Because I've been wanting and I've been talking about that for so long. I've never actually have done that. That's been on my must-dos for so long. That's when you go along the monorail and stop at the Polynesian, the Grand Floridian, and the Bay Lake, maybe even Bay Lake Tower up in the Top of the World Lounge. I'd love to do a little lounge crawl, and hopefully I'm going to do that also for the G3 that's coming up this October 2019. Yeah, Kevin Curtis Allen, he has been promoting that. We've been promoting. We've got lots of friends going down there to do that, so I hope you can do that. But hey, also ladies, where is the frozen lime margarita? So I can't believe I have not trained you well enough yet to remember that one. You did have rope dropping the La Cava de Tequila, and I love doing that for an avocado margarita. I've definitely done that. But also, you got to open the World Showcase at 11 a.m. to get my frozen lime margaritas, right? You got to be first in line at Cantina de San Angel. So, there's a couple edits maybe you can make, but overall, what an awesome list. Go out to the Facebook group. I'm going to put it up there as an announcement and pin it to the top because it's so fantastic. And I'd love for you guys to come on the show and review this list. I think that'd be great, Selena and Jackie. So I'll be talking to you soon to hopefully schedule some time for us to record. Oh, hey, number 45. Love singing along with the Country Bear Jamboree. That's a great one. But also, you got to clap along too, and you got to laugh really awkwardly all the way through the show. And I've got audio proof of us doing that. So great job, Selena and Jackie. I love that list, and I hope I can get you on the show soon. Hey, iTunes reviews. I'm so happy I saw a couple 2 5-star reviews out there. Keeps that 5-star rating up there. So keep it going. You get one bad one, and it takes me down to like 4.5 stars. So go out there and do an iTunes review for us. Love that. Hey, next up on the podcast, we've got Disney Fine Artist interview with Rodel Gonzalez. Glenn Kessler helps me out co-hosting on that. It's the next on the list for the show next week. And it is awesome. And Rodel is awesome. We've made friends with him. I was so excited to hear he's going to be doing a show on the boardwalk in Disney while we're there for the G3. So I'm so cool. You guys can come join me and meet Rodel, get some autographed pictures, and check out his amazing art. It's so cool. Congratulations to the Geekin Family Run Disney team. They did the April 2019 Star Wars race. It is over. They had some great experiences. I talked to Colleen on the Facebook Live and Jenny Gill also. They had an excellent time. And so if you can watch that replay of the video talking to them, I'm going to be posting out there in our Run Disney Facebook group. We have a special group. If you want to be a part of that, let me know. You can message me or post in our regular Facebook group. I'll get you into the Run Disney group. We're going to be meeting later on this month in April. We're going to review the Star Wars race for those of you that did that. And if you're looking to do a race and you want to check out our team, get some advice from them, we have a meeting once a month for about an hour. And it's going to be also looking at the Wine and Dine race that's coming up in November. So again, congratulations. We're sending over, I believe it's $530 going over to the Trevor Project too that we raised. So thank you everybody for that. Yeah, our Facebook group is really awesome. So go check that out on Facebook. Facebook was down for a couple hours this morning. We're going to talk about that a little bit here in a second, but we do have an awesome presence there, and you're going to get some great information from our geeks if you post something or post what's going on. It's when you're down there in Disney World, post your pictures. We absolutely love that. We get a lot of positive feedback from our Facebook group. It's private. You'll get a couple questions, and I'll get you in there as long as you answer those questions. You can email me too at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com if you want to get a hold of me. I'm really accessible, guys. I love talking on the phone with you guys. It's one of my goals for this year. If you want to talk Disney, please, I will help you out best I can. I know sometimes that Facebook Live doesn't notify you when I'm there. I'll try to put a message in the group before I go on. Sometimes I'm not all that consistent on Thursday. Sometimes it's Thursday or Friday. This week I went on Saturday. And, well, anyways, you know what I'm talking about. But I'd love to see you on Facebook Live. It's always fun when I get a chance to talk to you guys live. I promoted the October 2019 Grand Geekin Gathering. So we're going down there last week of October. Yeah, book with us and come down and see us. We're having lots of fun people. You're going to see some of your Geekin family favorites like Kevin Curtis Allen and his wife. Glenn Kessler is going to be there. Rob Maderi. There's, a whole bunch of people. Susan Cox, I know she's going to be there. So just a few of the folks that are going down for October 2019. Great opportunity if you want to go down solo or even bring your spouse and have a adult-only trip. It's a great opportunity to that. We share some awesome tips for your Disney trip planning, but you can instantly gain that advantage giving Mama and Judy or EJ Cruz, Jennifer Glambos a call. Book your trip with the Travelin' Tiaras. You can email Judy and Mama at travelintiaras@gmail.com. You can find EJ and Jennifer on their Little Dole Whips Facebook page because we are authorized Disney planning agency through Fairy Tale Concierge. Lindsay, Judy, and I were doing our Puppitude shows for Easter. We haven't done very many of these over the years. We've been doing our puppet ministry at our church for 15 years. Lindsay was saying we started about this time 15 years ago, and we've not done a lot of Easter shows, but we had 4 songs that we put together. Lindsay is the director, and Auntie Judy directs with Lindsay, and they get the music and show and choreography all together. One of our good friends, Kat Silva, who has booked her very first trip with us, she was there. She was telling me how awesome Mama is, because Mama was helping out with props and doing that kind of thing. And they've been helping Kat plan her trip for September. And she said to me, "Boy, Mama is so awesome. How did you score such a good one?" Oh, Kat. I love teasing Kat, and I'm excited for her trip, but she's really enjoying setting up her trip with the Fairy Tale Concierge, Mama, and the Traveling Tiaras and Judy. But also, she said, Allison Lee, she's been a great supporter of ours. Thank you for your intro. I played that because Allison is going to Disneyland, that she booked a trip with us. Thank you, Allison. She's so sweet. She gives us great compliments. Susan Cox booked another trip with us, and she's going to G3. I think she booked another trip in January, if I remember right. And she recommended a friend. And I love it when you guys recommend your friends. Sometimes we have people say, "Hey, I love booking my own trips. I don't really need a travel agent." Well, no cost to you for using us. We're a lot of fun to talk with and book your trip. There's no excuse. Give us a call, and it's great when you support us and our podcast, and we really appreciate it. Throw us a bone. Well, they watch out for you, Mama, Judy. They have these Friday follow-up Fridays, they call them. They review their client trips. They check on everything. There's a countdown date for all your fast passes and ADRs. They are going to help you with all that stuff. They love taking care of you guys. It's why we have such a great team, also with EJ and Jennifer, Mama, and Judy. So they just know all that technical stuff of booking, and they can help with all those other things that they have so much knowledge on. Don't forget about the bounce backs. When you're down at Disney World, there's some great discounts when you book your trip for your next trip while you're still doing your current trip. And we'll give you the phone number if you want to call Disney directly, or we can help you with that. But it's like a 20% for the value. It's even up to a 30% for the deluxe resorts. I think that's a great deal to plan ahead. They have certain dates that they have for those. So a bounce back is a great thing to book. And then you can give us the credit for it too. We've got a little form you could fill out for us, as long as it's within the last 30 days. And even if you just booked your trip, I get this a lot where people come into the podcast and go, "Wow, I didn't know you guys were travel agents. I'm looking for a travel agent, but I already booked my trip." Well, if it's only been within the last 30 days, you can still give us a trip for that. So that is awesome. We appreciate your business. Thanks for supporting the moms that are doing this small business. Okay, now it's time for the big secret and the reveal. I am announcing today for the first time the Geekin Family Inner Circle. By signing up for the Inner Circle, you're going to gain access to a new private podcast feed that you could load up on your phone, and it's going to be there full of bonus episodes of the podcasts. And you see, after 5 years of geeking on Walt Disney World, I have a great dilemma. I have more fun episodes to share with you than I can do once a week. And so in the past, I've shared these live trip recordings sometimes on a bonus Thursday. Well, I currently have 16 hours of recordings. The first episode that's out there on the feed right now is a live recording from September 2018. There's 2 of these left because I released some of these on bonus episodes. Yeah, so there's this is the second to last recording. Then there's another one from September. I'll try to get that one out into that feed. It's a private, password protected feed. I'll give you all the details on how you can get signed up for that here in a second. Also, I'm going to have some episodes where we recorded from January 2019, this trip that I just took. There's like I said, 14, 15 hours of recordings there. There's also a recording live from Auntie Judy's living room where we review their comments on the January trip. So that'll be going out in the feed soon. I'm going to try to get those 3 out there really quickly and try to make a commitment to at least once a month putting a bonus episode out that you can only get through the Geekin Family Inner Circle. So how do you sign up? Oh, well, first of all, you're also going to get our weekly newsletter, the Geekin Gazette. We send our favorite Disney news items, info on Disney package discount, and news from our Geekin family. Also, a couple of freebie handouts, including a free packing checklist and a spreadsheet to help you plan your trip like we do for ourselves and our travel agents. So you get those 2 freebies. And now, the bonus podcast episodes featuring our live trip recordings and those coffee walks you've told me you enjoy so much from our show. Well, this is all sponsored by our Patreon supporters. They've volunteered a monthly financial pledge that really helps me and encourages me to give you this Geekin Family Inner Circle. And all it takes is signing up with your email and creating an ID, or username and password. And hey, guys, if you really want to support us through Patreon, go to our account page, patreon.com/geekinonwdw. Patreon is a company that for podcasters helps us manage these volunteer pledges. So go check out patreon.com/geekinonwdw if you'd like to support us there. And when you go to our website now, you'll see a place and a menu item called the Inner Circle. There's some tips on using a podcast app that supports premium podcasting. You'll see the list of podcast apps that you need to use because they support the password protection that we're using for the Geekin Family Inner Circle. For instance, I recommend Overcast for your iPhone or even the regular podcast app that's on your Apple iOS. I got some instructions there too to help you out. Go try the Inner Circle on the website. If you have troubles letting me know, you can email me. I'll try to help you out. I've had some of our Geekin Family members testing out this past weekend. So I sent an email out to the Geekin Gazette members asking them to try the Super Geeks. I put a post out there. They've been trying it. Thank you to Kevin Curtis Allen for getting his. Well, I noticed there was a problem. I fixed a little bug. Nobody was getting in. I fixed it on my side. Big thanks to Fran Chandler and Brenda Drinkwine Futrell, who tested out on Android. They found Podcast Republic app to be the best, it seems like so far, of the ones I've listed for Android. That's figured out and working, so that is great. Thanks, guys, for testing it on Android. We're ready for the rest of the listeners to sign up, so go sign up for that. Have fun listening to these bonus episodes. It took me several weeks to get this all set up. I hope you enjoy it. Give me some feedback on it, and we'll see you on the inside. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.
Yeah, like the Gardein. I mean, like we had Gardein last night. We had Gardein and broccoli tots. Well, I had Gardein. Peter had regular chicken tenders. But, yeah, I I like it. It's cheaper, but
Yeah, if you're not buying meat.
I've been pretty good about. Excuse me, not good. I've been pretty focused on trying to be more well-rounded in my eating. But tonight I looked at Peter. I was like, "We're having pizza. it's Thursday. It's
Nice.
been a week. We saw a house on fire this morning. It's a pizza night."
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, I sent you an email with.
Yeah.
Did you get
got
it?
it.
Okay.
Yep.
If that's so I think this is going to be heavy on the resorts,
remember where you
the food, restaurants, for first times, and the people I met, stories.
Okay.
But I'm game for anything else you can think of as we go.
It's a long email.
You can surprise me if something comes up. But yeah, I hope you guys can interview me instead of me interviewing myself.
Yeah, I think we did a good job of it last time.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we need to talk about?
Like what?
I don't know. I haven't been on in a while. Did we go see a movie?
Wreck-It Ralph. We never talked about that.
No. It's a little late for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Have you seen Captain Marvel?
No.
It's really good.
I haven't. I'm bad. I haven't even seen
Ben did.
Infinity Wars yet, so I'm a little
okay.
behind.
I get it. Like, we did the movie pass for a little bit, and it was great because we were more than making our money back. But then it hit that weird time when there's like no good movies in the theaters, and I was like, okay, it's not worth it. And now I'm going, okay, it might be worth it again because they got all this stuff coming out.
Summer is a good time
stuff
for
I know Peter wants to see, but it's also like I don't have a lot of time right now to go see movies. So,
Yeah.
What
right.
else? Is there anything interesting going on? Disney? Not really.
Star
All right.
Wars.
I'm
Star,
good.
Star Wars opening up.
I don't want to be anywhere near Star Wars for the next 5 years.
A lot of people are saying that. I'm ready.
I don't
diving
think
in.
it's going to be that bad. I think our human nature, especially for people who have been planning to, avoid it, quote unquote, and they found out that it's going to be open when they're there, and they're all freaking out. And I just want to be like, it's okay. Like, I was kind of the same way when Toy Story Land opened. I was like, oh, I'm not going to get to go to Hollywood Studios. And it's like, yeah, as long as you're not going for that, you'll have a great time. Like, one of my favorite things to do is rope drop studios and go ride Tower of Terror because you'll literally walk right on with maybe 5 other people.
Yeah, I don't think Toy Story's been too bad, too.
Yeah, but when I say that, I mean specifically Star Wars. I would still go to Hollywood Studios. It's just
Yeah?
I wouldn't want to be anywhere near. It'd still be. I think it'd be
You wanna be
difficult
trampled?
to get in, but
All right. You ready, guys?
Yep.
Let's see here. Take your last drink. I don't know how we're going to eat ice cream and drink our wine, but we're going to try.
I finished my ice cream.
Oh, wow.
I know. I really
Kind of
shoveled it down. So I don't really want to. I don't know if I. You can cut this out. I'm trying to decide.
Do you want to move on to food?
I was like, I'm getting there. So like, I wanted to like ask about quick service at the resorts and then move into food because he has a note about Captain Jack.
Was that a question?
Do you want me to go into that?
Yeah. I didn't plug my recorder into my computer, so it's running on battery that whole time. I just noticed.
Oh, did we get all of it?
But we got it all, yeah. I had enough battery. Lucked out.
I was like, it's past my bedtime. I can't record
No. Oh, I know. Me too.
Holly, thank you
Thanks,
so
Holly.
much. It's so nice to
course.
hear from you again.
Yeah, I miss you guys. And when you're not so in the weeds, Lindsay, I'd love to do another topic show because that's a lot of fun. And I know it.
Me too. I know.
A lot of people feedback on that one that they enjoy hearing you and some of our slight snark with the ever optimistic Kurt to balance us.
I know, it's true. I'm such a pessimist, and then I got this optimist of a father all the time.
Yeah, definitely. I'm ready to go. I'm always ready to go.
I know you are. It's really just me and just trying to keep.
She's going to be stressed out for the next couple months before she gets
Trust
finished.
me, when we get back from our race at the beginning of April, it's pretty much the beginning of the end for Peter. So he's going to be in that final stretch of school with his kids and his schooling and his testing and all the other nonsense. So trust me, I'd
love to hear from him again too.
Yeah, he would love to as well. Maybe after the race, because he's doing the 5K. So we can always talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, things are getting hairier and hairier for me right now, but
you're almost there. Stay focused. Get that degree.
Once she graduates,
take a picture for your family. Walk off the stage.
Yeah, but it's not just that. It's I need to find a job after that, and that's kind of looming. But I'm trying not to think about it right now.
Yeah, focus on school, one thing at a time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But okay, I got very supportive parents, so that at least I'm fortunate.
Yeah, no, trust me. Sometimes I wonder, like, when my parents do something nice for me, I'm like, what did I do to deserve this?
Right? Exactly. Oh my gosh.
I always feel guilty because but anyway. Well, it was wonderful talking to you guys.
You too, Holly. I miss you. I won't be there in October, but hopefully next year sometime.
I will say I don't know for sure, but depending on where I am in a year, that's
I know.
A lot.
Same thing. It's like I don't know if I get a job if I'm going to even be able to take the time off. But
I kind of talked to my best friend about doing a Maine to Key West 95 road trip.
Wow.
So if we end up doing that, I'm going to be like, oh, we have to go see my friends in Connecticut.
Oh, yes. We're not that far off of the road that you would take, too.
Where would you be?
She's going to Maine.
Oh.
Like, we're talking about flying into Maine, renting a car, and then driving from Maine to Key West.
Oh.
Yeah, you would pass not too far from us. Like
you would go down 84.
Yeah, you would not be.
You'd go right past my work.
Yeah, which is not far from where we are. So
because I love Disney, but I'm ready to try and do like a few other things as well.
No, I feel the same way. I want to travel more than just Disney, but then I don't really want to travel right now. That's not in my sights.
That's like right now. I'm like, I'm not going to plan anything until one, I know I have a job, and two, I know how much I'm making at that job. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you guys.
See you, Holly.
Okay, Holly. Bye.
Bye.